Okay, y'all, give me just a minute. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I am laughing at y'all. I am laughing at y'all. Uh, in this Huntsville poll. Somebody voted for me to keep my tail at home. Y'all are hilarious. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you like this video. Please send me up in the algorithm if you don't mind. If you don't mind, you got me. Okay. What's up, everybody? Again, this is your boy Chef Danda. I just had to come be messy for the happy hour. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is today. So what's going on, everybody? I am about to speak to everybody, and then we're gonna get into some channel announcements, and then we'll get into everything. Okay, so listen. Now we have a texting community, so please make sure that you are texting me if you have something that you'd like to talk about. Also, too, if you'd like to join the content creator class, which will also talk about our branding, or about branding as far as YouTube, podcasting, all of that stuff goes, make sure you text me. We're going to be doing video editing tips, YouTube live tips, Patreon tips, premiering tips, StreamYard tips. Tips from all sorts, and it's just $12. So schedule your consultation with me on a date that's going to be good for you, and again, that's $12. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I had that out of the way as well for y'all. Okay, period. But you gotta schedule it. You gotta schedule it. You gotta schedule it. You gotta schedule it. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on a minute. I don't know what I'm doing over here and why I did that. Okay, so before we get into the channel T, I want to give a huge shout out to Empress Radio. Empress Radio did go live, and she did give me a shout out, and I really, really, truly, truly appreciate you so much for allowing me, um, or for shouting me out. I really appreciate that. That was super, super dope. Um, and of course, they were talking about the demonetization of the channel and different things of that sort. So thank you to Empress Radio for that shout out. I really appreciate it. But let me go ahead and speak to everybody, and then we're going to get into this tea really quick. Okay. Real Housewives Lover 2. I wouldn't mind helping sponsor you to get to Huntsville. Listen, I'm just trying to get down to the Huntsville. I got some questions to ask some people. Hey, Chef Donda. Hey, Natty, what's going on? Life of D, what's going on? Simply Elegant One. Hey, LNB, what's up? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Veronica, what's going on? Marva, how you doing? How you doing? Linda, what's going on? Lavon, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? I am. What's going on? What's going on? Debbie, how you doing? Francine Wayne, what's up? Birdie, what's going on? All right, everybody. So again, good evening, good afternoon, however you want to put it. What's going on too, Elise? How you doing? How you doing? I'm Ann. I need it bad. How can I sign up? Text my number. And whenever you have a time, $12 for 45 minutes, y'all. That's it. That's it. And we're gonna learn about everything from StreamYard on down to another platform in case StreamYard goes down. Okay. So just make sure, and also too, I have some ways for you guys to make, you know, let's just say I got some promos for you too. So let's get into it. So just send me a text and I'll text you back and we'll set up a good time for us to get started and we'll get it done. Get it done. Seems like the only place that's open is Black and Madonna is social distancing from customers and Miss Wanda's food truck is a mess. You know what? I can't with you. I can't with you. I cannot with you. Hey Monique, what's going on? Um uh Pink. I can't ever say that. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I hope everyone is doing all right. There's 30, 40 people watching me so far. Please, please, please make sure you like this video. Y'all, and I'm really laughing at the fact that y'all really voting for me to go on down to the Huntsville. I promise you, Aunt Ann, you not. I promise you not. But if you have questions after that, I promise you, I got you. I got you. Always, 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 always. No, I like positive content. All right, y'all. So I wanted to get into a couple things first. She's not on my flyer. Um, she's not on my flyer, but Tasha K. Tasha K allegedly is in Africa. A lot of people were saying that she was trying to flee, but y'all know Tasha K. Tasha K like to play with us and stuff like that. I believe that lady is over there. They say she is over there for 30 days visiting. Where she's at, they're too strict for Tasha K to be moving over there. Y'all know Tasha K live in Florida now. She don't live in Atlanta no more. They put that house up for rent and stuff like that. But allegedly she is down off up in the Africa. But her husband, that's where his family could possibly be at. You know what I'm saying? Let me know because I want to go down now. Okay, I'm for real, y'all. I'm actually really about to sit down and plan this out because I do want to go to Huntsville, and we could do a mini meet and greet while we there because I feel like it's also like a mutual place for most of us to meet. You know what I mean? And no, we're not gonna be on no weird stuff. We just really going down there just to have a good time. So most definitely, I will let you guys know Because I do plan on making this thing work. I do want to go down there. Now, honey, that was definitely really had me cry. Yeah, it is still so funny that people are still watching that video of D Cook dragging the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast. It is so funny. Hey, Ebony, what's going on? Francine Wayne, I want to go. Me too. Be really safe in Huntsville, please. Oh, we will. We will. We will. Man, YouTubers are getting sued a bit lately, and we're gonna get into that here in just a minute. On the motherland, Tasha fleed the country, baby. Just know she over there visiting her in-laws, baby. That's what that's about. That's exactly what that's about. She over there visiting her in-laws. Child, I cannot. I cannot. Uh, y'all know I asked y'all who y'all think that I should interview. So this was somebody's list about interviewing. Child, I don't know why they say Ariana. I cannot interview Ariana. Funky Dineva, Miss Joe Mathis, Tasha K, Karen Huger, Giselle Bryan, and Todd Tucker. I probably could interview everybody except for Tasha K and Cole Swap. I can't take it. Why you're super? Why you? Hold on. Why your supers not to donate? Okay, so in case if you guys don't know, my channel has actually been demonetized, meaning not making any money off of the videos, right? So they're not allowing you to super chat, super stick, or none of that stuff, right? Um, yeah, they're not allowing any of that due to the demonetization. And so y'all keep in mind when that happens to any type of content creator, they wait right until before you get paid on the 21st and stuff like that. And then you initially have to wait a month and a half, almost 2 months to get paid, right? So it's they ain't doing us right. Let's just say that. What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing? Nathaniel Jax, Love Reality TV. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, you said we will be safe. Who is we specifically? Asha Dada. Well, I mean, the people, the chat was saying that. Now, see, you trying to be messy. That's what you trying to do. But the people in the chat was saying that they would like to go to Huntsville too. So I was just saying, making it kind of like a meet and greet type of situation would be pretty fun. But you, Love Wins is trying to be messy. That's what you trying to do. You trying to be messy, ain't you? You trying to be messy. Okay, but that was about Tasha K. Y'all, let's get into Nicki and Nosy Hoe Live. Okay. Now, in case if y'all don't know who Nosy Hoe Live is, Leah, they stated that I used someone else's content, but I'm still trying to figure out who content I used. And not to mention, I did go ahead and appeal it. So just waiting on an answer back. But anyway, back to Nosy Hoe and Nicki Minaj. So if you don't know who Nosy Hoe Live is, Nosy Hoe Live has been around on the YouTube streets, child. And allegedly Nosy Hoe has been pretty consistent when it comes to the whole Kenneth Petty type of situation. And what's the lady name, y'all? I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just can never remember her name. The lady who has the allegations against uh Kenneth Petty. What is her name? The one that the real did. I keep forgetting her name. Jennifer Huff. There you go. There you go. So she's been pretty passionate about that. So she said a whole bunch of stuff. Um, Chef Don Don, yes or no to this? Yes, that's right. I don't know what you meant by that, but yeah, that's right. Um, But anyway, so knows a whole lot of us. She had just been doing a lot about that. Well, last year, y'all know that some internet stuff broke out. Ebony, where you get that from though? Some internet stuff had broke out when it came in regards to all about the tea and all of that stuff, right? Well, Nosy Hoe was doing some investigations with all of that stuff, and she allegedly doxed a bunch of people along the way. And while she was doxing a bunch of people along the way, YouTube had snatched her channel down. She had went over to the she had went over to the Twitch, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually she was able to come back over to the YouTube. She was tweeting them and all kind of stuff and all that, right? Well, recently, if y'all don't know, Nicki Minaj has actually gone after a couple of people, right? And going after a couple people, she that was for PayPal, Ebony. Okay, got it. Thank you. Cause I was like, wait, what is happening? Thank you, I appreciate it. Uh Child, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Um um Hold on, y'all. Okay, so anyway, Nosey Heaux, so she went all over the lands of the lands and the lands and the lands. And she was doxing the people and all kind of stuff. And a couple of content creators, they had been all into to all of it. Was a lot of stuff that had went on, y'all. A lot of stuff that had went on. And she lost her channel behind that, but eventually she did get the channel back, right? Okay. Well, Nosy said some things in her live that I just really, I mean, I can't play them over here, y'all. I just can't play them over here. But it's the fact that I think she went so low when it came to the children, right? So I happened to be listening to her and Sherelle's live that they did yesterday and all different kind of stuff. And a lot of the bars were coming at Nosy, telling her like, you went too far when you brought in her son. She allegedly was talking about the son's eyes and saying that he's gonna grow up to be an R word just like his dad. And for me, I always tell y'all, let's keep the kids out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in this particular sense, a lot of people are gonna do what they have to do when you come with their kids. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like we have to be extremely careful. Um, we have to be extremely careful about the things that we do. And this is the very reason why I try to be very careful and I try not to come to y'all with stuff that I don't know to be facts, right? So in this particular situation, if you just kind of go back and listen to Nosy Hoes lives, they're all over the Google nets. They're resurfacing back on Twitter and different stuff like that. Um, Now, here's the thing. Um, I don't I don't know I don't know anything about the Barb's and what's the people that be out to Beyonce and the people that be out to Cardi and the Cardi gang and the Barty gang and I don't do none of that stuff. I don't do none of that stuff. So really, y'all telling me in the comments ain't gonna mean nothing neither. But um, here's my thing when it comes to this. When it comes to the unalive threats and the extra threats when it comes to that part I totally disagree with. I totally disagree with it. Because it's not necessary, right? I feel like you could just fight in court and just let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? But to go that far, and then here's the thing. She may not be she may not be the one that's necessarily doing it, but it's just condoning it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Jones. Hey, Miss Jones. So, I don't be knowing, child. I don't know nothing about the barbs and the Barbie dolls, and I don't know nothing about it. I'm just being honest with y'all. The irony of all this is because Nicki seemed to co-sign TK with the Cardi mess, and I can agree with that. Probably, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. I didn't want y'all to have to keep hearing the phone in the background, but so yeah, I don't know nothing about that all of that stuff. But what I do know is that the unalive threats and all of that kind of stuff, that part I don't understand that whatsoever. I don't understand that whatsoever. To me, it's just it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. However, talking about people's kids, that's why I always say stay out of, because you can't. Here's the thing, and this is what I also wanted Miss Wanda to know as well. When you speak on people's children, you cannot dictate or be mad at the reaction that you get when you talk about people's kids. Wasn't yes, Miss Debbie, that's how I was just saying a while ago, huh? Now. And Levon, wasn't you the nephew or something like that? Weren't you the nephew or the niece? I mean, the not the niece, Lord forgive me. Weren't you the nephew or the something like that? So why I always tell y'all, y'all don't see me post folks pictures of nobody's kids because that's not what you fit to take me to court for. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. But I feel like this is what sent her over the edge, Nikki, because the ultimate thing is Nosy been talking about Kenneth Petty for quite some time. So, child, I don't know what, I don't know, 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 I don't know. I just, it's a lot. Now, she's also allegedly suing Jason Lee and also suing a radio show as well. Nikki is. Hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna take a look at something else here. All right. But yeah, so that's that. Wendy Williams, yes, Nosy doxed me and accused me of being all about the tea's nephew. She had people calling my job, investigating me, putting out my address, etc., shaking my head. Wow. 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 And I want you guys to check this out because this is what I also find very interesting. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Let me come back on screen and remove. Hold on, y'all. Me and this what's the name? We do not do well. Hold on, y'all. I can't. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. My bad. Okay, here we go. I had to grab this screen here so I can show y'all what I find to be completely interesting. Let me get this removed. All right. So y'all see this? So it says pay of Nicki Minaj makes good on promise to sue YouTuber who accused her of doing, the C word. Nothing less than $75,000, right? So this is what I also find interesting. So it says actually Nicki doxed me and is sending people to threaten my life. Maybe get the full story at the neighborhood talk before posting it. So Nicki went under that and she said that's another false allegation you just made. That, in addition to all the new lies you said with Sherelle, will probably cost you and her more than you know. I thought she was a classy woman, but she seemed to be justifying the filth, allegedly. So now, well, by Marley, and allegedly, Marley is supposed to be her real name, Nosy's real name, allegedly. I did not put that out there either. That's what I'm just reading what this say. I'm just reading what this say. I didn't put that out there. But yeah. So that is what's going on down to the I don't know what more these folk want from me. Y'all finna make me mad. But yeah, that's what seems to be going on down to the uh to the YouTube streets. This is what's going on. This is what's going on down to the YouTube streets. Okay. Child. Now Juanita Bynum up here trying to do something for $2,000, trying to do a master class for $2,000. Girl, well, you need to spend that $2,000 on trying to blow that horn the right way. That's what you need to spend that $2,000 on. Do not be trying to take us for no $2,000, and you do not even know how to blow a horn. Girl, bye. No, she didn't. Nicki been annoying me lately. Good for Nicki. Another crook. Okay, hold on, y'all. Anyway, so I just want to show y'all that. Wait a minute. So I just want to show y'all that. Um, and so now we're gonna talk about Kelly Price. Oh, y'all mentioned Wendy Williams. Okay, so let's talk about that here really quick. So according to the neighborhood talk, it looks like Wendy Williams allegedly has been checked back into rehab. Um, so prayers up for Wendy. Prayers up for Wendy, because prayers up for Wendy. I don't know if this is true. I don't know. You know, again, this is alleged. But child, yeah, Juanita. Hey Chris, what's going on? Juanita gonna jangle all the coins she can put the people child. We finna get into Juanita here in just a minute. Child. I'm trying, I'm trying to tell y'all. Ah, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm praying for Wendy though. I really am. I'm praying for Wendy. I don't like this. I'm definitely praying. Hey, Shadon, it's almost 2. Where we watch tomorrow. Well, thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Love Wendy prayers going up, and I have to be honest with y'all. I miss Wendy. I really do. Y'all say what y'all want to. I miss me some Wendy. I miss Wendy. I really, really do. All right. So prayers going up for Miss Wendy Williams. Let me get into Juanita real quick, and then we'll get into Kelly. Um, okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up now. Wendy deserves everything she is getting, and there is more to come. She is beyond wicked, and the people are gonna open up their purses for Juanita too. Shaking my head, they be worshiping humans. I miss Wendy. She will always be the queen of media. Absolutely. I used to watch Wendy Williams every weekday. I miss her. Shaking my head. My morning routine ain't the same without the mess. I would agree. I would agree. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, hold on. The devil is alive. Oh, I was about to say, okay. Okay, y'all, here we go. I miss Wendy too. Wendy cannot escape her fate. Um, okay, so y'all see this? Juanita. 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? The people gonna pay for it. The people gonna pay for it. They're gonna pay for it. I know she don't like grease down legs and everything like that. They gonna pay for it. They sure gonna pay for it. Girl, sit down. See, I knew to clutch my pearl. Yeah. Believe it or not, we reap what we sow. Child, she done lost her entire mind. Okay. But you know the people gonna pay for it. They sure are. They gonna pay for it. Shout out to Larry Reed for this. But yeah. Yep, yep, yep. That is Miss Juanita. All right, so y'all, let's get into Kelly Price of it all. Child. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just ain't seen it for Kelly Price since she went missing, baby. I ain't seen it for Kelly Price since she went missing. But if y'all don't know, Kelly Price, right before she went missing, um, she did have an experience with her rental car, where she was going to have to sue them in regards to this. So here it is. This was back in This was back in 2021. So dozens of travelers, including single Kelly Price, have found um, have come forward to put their popular rental car brand Hertz on blast after the company put them in some very dangerous situations. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but back around this time, they were saying that a lot of people would get rental cars through Hertz, and they would check in the vehicle, but then they would turn around and say that the vehicle was stolen or it wasn't returned. So it's kind of like allegedly like insurance fraud, maybe, or something of that nature. I'm not sure what they were getting off the top of doing this, but they take your money, they prepay for the rental and all of that stuff. And then when they get there, they get in trouble. So I did see a lady has been fighting this exact thing that happened. She's been fighting this for 7 years, where Hertz has done that, where they take your money and then you have the vehicle, they get pulled over because they've reported the vehicle as stolen. They get pulled over. And when they get pulled over, that person end up going to jail because they're driving a stolen vehicle. So it's one lady, she was in nursing school. She lost all of her grants. She lost all of her scholarships. She lost everything behind a Hertz representative stating that she did not return the vehicle when she said she did. So, I mean, she lost everything. Like she lost everything. She said she even lost her apartment because she was in jail. I think she said for 180 days for something that she didn't even do. So Kelly Price tweeted this on May the 25th of 2021. At Hertz, the fake employee laughed and said, I'll go get to it when I get to it. Number one in customer satisfaction or quality control, can do anything about it. Hertz, you keep taking my money out of my account every day. What kind of system gives you the local worker more power than the upper level management? And it's kind of like that when it comes to rental cars, because I know like have had that experience when it comes to like Alamo and other places like that. It seems like the local branch seems to have more power than the higher ups. You call corporate, and corporate don't do nothing about what you got going on. But child, as much tagging as I do on Twitter, they better get me right with what I need. Hold on. Oh, hell no. So the Popo didn't believe the paperwork. No, they never believed the paperwork because what's already been filed is a police report stating that the vehicle has been stolen. So any paperwork that you have in regards to that, you just gonna have to take that paperwork to court with you because it don't matter right now. It just doesn't matter right now because they were saying that when them people was getting pulled over, they showing the cops that they have the vehicle, and then once the cop call Hertz and ask Hertz, do y'all have the vehicle, or does this person have permission to have this vehicle rented out? And they would tell them no. But in late May, Kelly Price said that the company failed to close out her rental agreement after nearly 10 days of returning the vehicle. And it had been returned 24 hours, or she only rented it for 24 hours, right? Hertz has taken nearly an additional $1,500 out of my account over the last 5 days because they say I still have the car. They double check and know the car is there. And they know the lazy young lady behind the desk at the airport is just behind in her paperwork and hasn't closed out my agreement. So yeah, they are doing a lot of things to get back at customers and stuff like that. And so it just ain't cool. Now this happened last year for Kelly Price. Now I'm gonna just say this one thing. If that's gonna be my experience, I'm not about to walk right back into that experience again, right? I'm just not about to walk back into that experience. But let's check this out here. Hold on. We're gonna check a little bit out of this live here. And this is a live from Kelly Price where she went right back to Hertz. Where she said, and she tags and she says that Hertz, last time y'all said I stole your car. This time your employee called the police on me after refusing to give me my rental and refusing to process my refund. So let's get into this here really quick. I mean, the live was an hour, and we're not about to watch an hour of this live. We definitely gonna skip around. But let's get into it while we're here.
Please go. I'll get an Uber. I'll get an Uber. Okay. Very good. Because I'll leave, but only after the million people who follow me see exactly who you are. Please tell someone you know to jump on. Hey, y'all, how you doing? This person is calling the cops on me right now. I'm at Hertz to pick up a car.
As I told you, man,
He was talking to me. Yeah, I'm not allowed to film. The cops say the same thing. So while you're calling them, please. He's on the phone. He is. He's on the phone with 911 right now. So this gentleman is waiting for 911. I came in to pick up my car. He's talking to me like I'm stupid. So when I questioned why he was talking to me like that, he then had a problem with it and told me to either give him my ID or I can leave and not get the car.
So let me also say this before we get really into this. Um, I'm about to make a lot of people mad when I say this. Kelly walked into a lot of stuff that she did with on her very own. I've been wondering, do you have a lick of common sense? Because what you doing? No, ma'am. But I want y'all to listen to this because also she says that they will get into depth with this. But she says that she actually called him before going to this place. So anyway, here we go.
That's how it works in this country. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Hey, I'm standing in Hertz waiting on the cops to come because he's calling 911 on me. He had already spoken to me with tone before I got here. When I walked in the door, he's talking to me like I'm crazy. So when I asked him why he's speaking to me in the tone that he's talking to me in, he decided he wasn't going to rent me my vehicle. Why am I back in this building? I just thought about it. There's always an issue with this company. Yeah, he wants to know. And then he told me it was not legal for me to film inside of the building. So since he's calling the cops anyway, maybe I will have actually broken a law because coming in to get the car was not breaking one, and telling him not to talk to me like I'm stupid is not breaking the law either. I'm waiting on the police officers. If Hertz wants to write me a check, y'all almost wrote me one last year. You might want to check it out.
Yes, we have a customer here that's making a disturbance in our office, and she repeatedly used her van.
Girl, 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 girl. This is what I'm talking about. Use your brain. Use your brain. Who goes back to a business and you said they almost wrote you a check? Why would you go back? Why would you go back? Make it make sense. Anyway, let's get into the rest of this. Y'all, Kelly has been making my butt itch since she been missing. I want her to use her brain. That's all. And Kelly has been known not to use it very often. But anyway, here we go.
I said no, not repeatedly. And your tapes will show that, you liar.
Stop lying. Because you
You disrespected me, and I told you you're a fucking racist. Not repeatedly. I said it one time, and I meant it. I meant it.
Please call the police.
Yes, the cops are on the way, and I'm not leaving. Because if somebody puts cuffs on me today, I'm on a whole lot of shit out this month. I promise you. Please do. I'll wait.
I don't understand how you can be rude to somebody, but when you get it back.
And when you get checked on being rude, you tell them that you got a problem with it, you're gonna call the cops. Learn how to talk to people. Y'all need sensitivity training, you dumb idiot.
While I will say, while racist could have been possible, we also know who Kelly Price is and how she approaches people. Also, so I really would have wished that would have gotten the live prior to the man actually calling the police. But anyway, this is crazy. Y'all gotta listen to this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
It's two of them, and then they're recording this on my phone.
Some racist man behind the counter. I just thought about it. I don't even know why I'm back in this particular rental car place. Why did I come in here? I am going to keep recording. The cops are on their way. The cops are on their way. This should be interesting. We already have history.
Especially when they get here. That's why.
I guess all that's necessary is for a white person to call the cops and say that you're being whatever. Oh, I'm going to stay on live. Trust me. Trust me.
All right, appreciate you so much.
Can you do me a favor? Can you call our lawyer, please?
Which one?
Mo.
And the name of your auto insurance carrier, sir?
We purchased the extra insurance, do you see that?
Did you guys book through like a third party, like?
Through
Expedia or something?
Expedia,
So you guys took theirs.
yes.
I thoroughly believe that you only run from the cops when you've done something wrong. And even though this country has proven that you don't have to be guilty when they show up, I'm not leaving because I didn't do anything. Oh, I'm not worked up. I'm not worked up at all.
The lies, honey, the lies, the lies, the lies.
4628 West Simmons Avenue.
And since I'm being filmed, everybody's being filmed. You don't get to tell me you're gonna film me, but I can't film you. Miss me with that.
And you're returning this to me on the 30th, is that right? Same time?
If we need
It's
to
not in
send,
there.
is it the same thing we need?
You would just call us
I can't.
and we would tell you what the pricing is. Typically, it stays the
It
same.
did?
Sometimes it's like when it's super busy, the rates might.
Okay, and if
Hit
it
on
comes
IG.
back early, do we get a credit?
So on this one, since you guys didn't prepay it, yeah, if you brought it back early, you would be charged for like the extra days that you guys.
Okay.
Calling corporate is not gonna help this in this moment because he decided that he was calling the cops. So since the cops are on their way here, I'm going to wait for them. Right, the last incident that I had with them when they tried to say that I stole a car. This is Hertz culture.
But you went back, love. You went back. I don't feel sorry for you. You shouldn't have went back.
Oh, by the way, when he called the cops, he said that I was in here being disruptive and repeatedly using profanity. I absolutely called him a fucking racist. But I didn't repeatedly use it. I said what I need to say one time. Called him for what? Because he was talking to me like I was crazy and I checked him for his tone.
It's not extra. It's extra.
And threatened me when I started to film, by the way. Ain't they all, why they scared of cameras? Why they so scared of cameras?
Okay, so well, let me fast forward it because y'all said y'all don't understand why. Okay, so here's the thing. You about to hear her husband do more talking in the background here in just a minute. We did find out why she was missing, that she got married. Okay, y'all remember that allegedly why she was missing. Why she was, and that ain't even funny, but why she was missing, child, she got married, or we found out that she got married. Okay, so let me skip a little bit into when the cops got there. Okay, here we go.
Where is this? This is in America. It's in America. That's where this is. Anytown, USA. He ain't that stupid. Be careful. What is he doing in the back? He's not that stupid, I promise you. He's not that stupid. It is the principle. And I'm tired of white people weaponizing the cops. I am. I'm so sick of it. Excuse me, other cultures other than people of color, because anyone other than a person of color seems to be able to do this. He don't have to give me the car. What he can do is process my refund. And he's done neither. So since he canceled my reservation, he can process my refund. And I will not wait a week because they did not wait a week. He chose not to service me. So here we are. Hi, how are you? I've been better.
They were extremely rude and abusive, and we asked them to leave, and they kept coming up to the counter and telling us they're in different transactions. At this point, they're disruptive. We've asked them to leave. They're refusing to do so. They had a contract. It's already rated. They're not charging anything. They need to go. They're refusing to do so.
They already.
So with the contract, what is it like? So they pay in money or anything like
They
that?
reserved a vehicle.
No, he's not telling the truth. It was prepaid.
No, let him-
Okay, no problem.
So they
He didn't even bother to look at it.
Do you owe anything to them? A contract would?
It's all done. We're already closed. We've asked them to leave several times. They refused.
Okay, let's get your number.
Hey, Tanner.
So you said,
I've already told them that it's what you're still refusing.
currently now, are you willing to sign for trespassing if they do fit there, he said?
Oh, boy.
Hey, guys.
Let me say this before y'all hear the husband talk, because it's probably about to rattle all of y'all's nerves when y'all hear the husband talk. However, if you notice the employee walked off from the actual cop after I guess he felt like he gave everything that she needed to know. Do you notice how he walked off? I think he was going back around to grab the contract from around the from behind the desk. Right, too, Ellis. I didn't get when she kept saying that. That's not what he give me. He don't give me no white man. I was a little confused, child. But anyway, y'all listen to this because this is definitely about to rattle y'all nerves.
Hi.
Someone, how you doing?
What?
Someone, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey. My wife, the reason why is my wife actually wasn't supposed to take the money off Friday. We just coming around to.
First of all, wait a minute, y'all. First of all, Kelly, what do you got on your feet? What do you got on your feet, sis? Look at this.
Hey. My wife, the reason why is my wife actually wasn't supposed to take the money off Friday.
What's on your feet, sis?
Hey.
That's what I want to know.
My wife, the reason why is my wife actually wasn't supposed to take the money off Friday. We just coming around to.
Oh, I thought that was an Easter sandals. That's why I had to look. Them Prada jelly sandals, I think. Okay. But I thought that was an Easter sandals.
You come in right now. You come in right now. We're going to do the car. And my wife's like, what? You can come in right now. We'll be ready to car close at 5. If you're not here now, we ain't no lie. If you're not here now, literally, if you're not here now, then we're going to get ready to car. And my wife was like, how can you do that? Because she has a digital receipt. It's already been taken.
It was a prepaid rental, so the money has actually been taken from my account already. So if I'm not getting the car, I want my money back.
So the money's already.
So the money, so you pay for it via
No,
like credit card?
No, he wasn't supposed to take the money before we got here. So they took the money before we got here. So
Okay.
we weren't tripping about that.
Took the money like, was it cash or a credit?
No, it was the card, and I was notified.
The husband needs to be quiet because if y'all notice, his story don't even match.
I knew that only because my bank notifies me every time there's a transaction on my card.
Okay.
So I noticed that the money had already come off. So I said, okay, he's not going to need to scan the card. They must have went on and processed it before we got there, so we can just take the car and go. I have gold member service. And so most of the time with Gold, well, 99% of the time with Gold member service, because they already have me on file, they have a trusted form of payment on file. I've been with them over 10 years. I'm usually able to just come in and get my keys and leave. And I did speak with him on the phone. It was an interesting tone on the phone or whatever. And when I came in, I gave him, yes, I walked in and I gave him my name.
He heard she was
And-
a woman.
and-
He heard she was a woman. He was very, very overly disrespectful.
Right.
He
The
didn't
call
know
was
that
nice.
He was overly disrespectful. He was like, if you don't come here now, I'm gonna get rid of your car. She was like, sir, hello, excuse me. It wasn't even like, hey, how you doing? Is this Kelly Price? And she was like, yeah, if you don't come, this is Hertz. If you don't come right now, we'll get rid of your car. We close at 5. Hurry down here now. So she was like, okay. She's like, husband, I was cutting her hair. Husband, can we go down to Hertz? I said, what's wrong? And he said they're leaving at 5. If we don't come down here and give me rid of your car. And I said, really? I was like, can I do that? She was like, not really. I already took the money. I was like, okay, let's go down here. We come in, is a gentleman right here, and he's right here. He looks at my wife, and he says, where's your license? That's it. It's not, hey, how you doing? Where's your license? And my wife was like, she was taken back, and I was like, excuse me? He said, your license, where's your license? My wife said, I have one. Okay, I need to see it. And she said, okay, are you gonna keep talking to me like I'm retarded? Like something wrong with me? Like, no, she said you're gonna keep talking to me like I don't have it.
I've rented cars before. I know that you need my license.
I know you need my
Are
license.
you gonna give it to me? I said, I need to get to the
He said,
counter
"Are you
so
gonna
I
give it
can
to
get
me?
my
Are you gonna
wallet.
give it to me now?" And she said, you know what? I'm tired of racist motherfuckers like you always doing this. You know what? Either you can give me a refund or give me the car. He said, I'm not gonna do either.
I'm not giving you anything. I'm canceling.
I'm gonna cancel. This is what he said. I'm gonna cancel your contract, and
You can get out.
I'm calling the police. He said,
So I told him to call. I told him to call you.
And he said, oh, you call the police. What they realize is you guys are friends. So you calling him, I was like, fine, because the way he was talking to my wife, if I was a different type of brother or a different type of man, I would have took offense if somebody talking to your significant other that way, and you just like, wait a minute, hey, what's going on? And we wasn't in here using profanity. My wife said one time.
I did say it one time, and I acknowledge that. So to tell the 911 officer that I was in here just hollering and cursing, that was a lie.
This is the tone she used all the time. So my thing is, if he can tell us that he can't give us a refund, but he can tell us he can call the police and put us out, then he can avoid the contract without even saying my wife's going to get a purse, and he's still looking at her like, hurry up. But it's people that came in, and after we was stood to the side, they didn't treat them that way. So I understand your position, and I understand where you at, but it's always a problem when it comes to the protect and serving part of it. When people
Weaponize the police.
When people would do things like this, because
this is not a 911 incident.
They see that she's a woman of color already because of the ID and because of the car. Plus, my wife is a celebrity. What he don't know, she's a celebrity. So, therefore, it's already a problem because we're trying to figure out, why are you talking to her like that? We have stalkers. We have, it's so much stuff that we go through every single day. Only reason we rent the car is because we just want to rent a car and get away. Like, this stuff is frivolous. This whole situation is frivolous. It's the principle. And the principle of it is, he has to learn. I think he probably should start before they lost power and start with Law 15. And I think he should learn that you have to treat people the way you want to be treated, but also you have to know who you're dealing with. And sometimes things like this can escalate to something else.
Ma'am, respectfully, I didn't leave because I didn't do anything wrong. And if he decided that he wasn't going to service me today, then what he should have done was at least check to see that he owes me money back, because they took it as a prepay.
Yeah, so that's obviously what we're gonna make sure, like, because obviously, like, this is kind of more in the civil realm of, like, if you rent a car and stuff like that. However, obviously I see you guys, it's a bigger issue.
It is.
Than just.
And can I
Just
just,
the money.
may I share with you that last year, Hertz has been in a lot of trouble, and everybody is saying to me, why did you even bother to go back to Hertz? I was in the middle of this, and I was in the middle of this $600 million lawsuit because I was falsely accused of stealing a car from Hertz last year, a car that I returned, and for weeks, almost months, it was being harassed. It was in the news, it was everywhere, and I I got sick with COVID during the time when the case was being filed, so I was not included in the filing. I actually had an opportunity to go back and sue Hertz again last year, and I chose not to. I would just rather be at peace with it. The people who actually lost a lot more than I did, they're being taken care of, and I'm okay. I can take care of myself. So I'm not a part of that lawsuit. But the culture of this company is very, very flawed. If you don't want people of color to do business with people of color, don't take our money, because the only color I know of that money is green. They don't have a problem taking my money, but it is a repeated thing. And and Hertz is tagged, as is my lawyer, because at this point, if it goes civil, I will not back down this time. This is the culture of their company. I refuse to leave because I didn't do anything wrong. And it's wrong when 911 becomes a weapon, because when people see him and they see me and he's saying that I'm the aggressor, 9 times out of 10, I'm not saying this is you, but 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is whatever he says goes. I didn't do anything wrong, and I don't have a problem leaving, because I really don't need to stay in this dusty Hertz office. But what he will do is refund my money, and if that is above his pay grade, or he didn't figure out how to do that when they were training him, get somebody on the phone that can. But they took the money as a prepay, and it wasn't even a prepay rental. But he was trying to process things so he can get out, and he ran the card before I even walked in the door, which is boo-boo on him, because what if the card was stolen? You need to see the card with the ID if that's what you're going to do, and not offer me gold service. Gold service is I should be able to walk in the door and just get my keys and leave, because all of my information is stored in.
The contract states we don't even.
I get to bypass that. But if you want to see my license, it's not a problem, but don't talk to me like I'm crazy. You have other people in here and you're talking to me like I'm unintelligent or like I don't understand what this process is. Clearly, if I'm a gold member, I've rented here before. So don't disrespect me and don't talk to me rudely in front. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But what he neglected to mention is the way he spoke to me when I walked in the door. And he knew who I was. My voice is, I'm sorry, my voice is very, very distinct. He spoke to me over the phone less than 15 minutes before I walked in the door. I told him I was 10 minutes away when he called me, that I would be here before he closed. I would come get the car and I would not be late. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad he got a chance to tell his lie, because just like they got it on tape, I do too. And I will not let somebody tell me that I can't record when you're dialing 911 and telling them that I am in here going crazy. That is not what happened. He lied.
Yeah, I mean, everyone can record, but.
He told me it was against the law. Wow.
I mean, so certain things can get into the realm of like, if someone, business owner asked to leave, and that can get into the trespassing realm.
Right.
And you can record.
Right. I agree. But he should return my money.
So, yeah.
And he didn't even offer that.
So I heard from him that they said that he canceled the contract, didn't take any money. Are you able to
The money was already gone. The money has already been represented.
Credit card? Or
he didn't even. Yeah, it's my credit card on file. He didn't even bother to check it. If it's not something that he wants to do, then he should get somebody on the gold line who can assist me, who will reverse the charge immediately or tell me where I can go to get a car. But just because he decided that he doesn't want to service me because he was nasty and the little black girl wasn't supposed to check him, you don't get to talk to me like I got pickaninnies and I'm picking cotton in your grandma's backyard. Tanner.
Are you able to see if the transaction got declined on your?
It wasn't declined. I watched it come out of my bank. I watched it come out of the bank before I got here. So if he's not going to process if he's not going to give me.
Yeah, not this girl said. Not Kelly Price said, get him on the gold line. She thought they was calling Jesus on the main line. She said, get him on the gold line. Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. Ooh, we the heavy tip. She thought they was Jesus, baby. She thought she was gonna get him on the main line. Tell her what you want. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Sorry.
The car and he's not going to process the refund, then he should get someone on the phone who will.
We'll see if we can have something in his records, like a printout that says refunded, and because sometimes it
He
takes
didn't
a little
offer
bit
that.
for credit cards to like show a
Or-
refund and stuff like that.
Or deputy code, deputy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or deputy code. What he can do is just send us in another Hertz direction so we can just rent the car.
Mhm.
Because
Okay, now this is what I gotta say. This is what I gotta say. Does she not know that that's a pre-authorization? That it's gonna go back to your card regardless. I mean, what? Anyway, okay.
All I want to do is drive to the beach with my husband
yeah, so because
and leave my car at home. Literally.
He already both our cars now.
Yeah.
He already took the, and I don't know how
He took it out of the
avoided
system.
an account. I mean, avoid a contract without refunding the money, and it didn't reverse. And he didn't tell us the process. He didn't tell us, oh, well, if you pay something, it'll be
He told us to get out the store or he was going to tell y'all that we were trespassing.
He did not tell us he voided the contract until he got on the phone with you guys and said, you guys, the contract is voided now.
Right.
You can leave.
Because I said to him, I said, I still have a reservation. So if I'm not getting the car, I need my money. But he said,
While she called that goat line to see what they were gonna tell her, she should have been trying to call that Uber Black line to see if she can get an Uber Black. Girl, why you in the car anyway? Why you ain't got no driver? Anyway, girl, whatever.
you don't now because I just voided
I
it.
voided the contract.
Okay.
Did you guys just like Uber, like live here, so you don't have a car?
No, he drove me in and I was going to follow behind him.
Okay. Okay, let me see if we can get something that's more like official.
Yeah, I need it in writing that the refund has been
Thank you, Debbie.
processed.
I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I understand. So let's just be clear. You guys are absolutely right, but the reality of it is Black people deal with this with airlines, and we deal with it with all of these different companies. They're all full of crap. We do what we have to do to go along and get along in the world. And I should not have to alter my movements because I am a Black woman. And Hertz's culture is to mistreat people of color.
His goal was to make us leave, and I made sure that didn't happen.
Yeah, we still here.
I made sure that didn't happen.
Thank you.
So his whole point is defeated. He realized the police.
Oh, thank you guys. I have no reason to lose my cool. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't even have the capacity.
For what? You got your husband.
I don't, yeah, but I don't even, I don't even have the capacity to spaz. Like, there's no reason for me to. I didn't do anything wrong. And the reality of it is yes, business owners do have the right to refuse service. However, you don't have the right to refuse service and not return my money. So run me my money and I will leave. Tanner. Pasty white boy. Dusty white boy. Racist white boy. Well, I'll be honest with you. What this says to me is that I should have sued them last year instead of just falling back off of it. But in real life, I was too busy trying to heal from COVID. It was more important that I healed from COVID last year. But I'm all better now. How about that? God's got this, and so does my lawyer. I promise you. They call for backup. There's another police car here.
I'm sick of this gum.
Doing okay.
Her chewing this gum. I
Yeah,
want to
she's in the
spit
back
it out.
speaking with Tanner.
Spit that gum out. Spit it out.
She's in the back speaking with the gentleman. Thank you. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why they called backup, because clearly I'm not in here tearing anything up like he tried to make them believe when he was on the phone with 911. Nah, he wasn't. The only brother in here is my husband. Get off my live if you don't want to see me chew this gum, you clown.
Oh, y'all. Oh, wait. I didn't know I was gonna be this tickled. I really didn't. Oh, wait. Did she talking? Oh, we y'all. I'm sick of her chewing this gum though. She chewing it like it's her last supper, and I just don't understand. Okay. Ooh.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you for sharing this.
Where was all this smoke when you was missing? Where was all this smoke when you was missing? I'm just wondering. Y'all, I ain't seen it for her since then. I ain't seen it for her since then. Anyway.
Well, I mean, this is live. I've been on live. So somebody please let me know if you saw me like spazzing out in here and screaming at everybody.
Okay, so, unfortunately, they don't have anything that's like, he showed me the screen where it says void, RA void.
I'm a gold member, and what is supposed to happen if there's a discrepancy, he's supposed to get someone from the gold line on if it's something that he cannot do.
Okay, I don't know what their policy is.
If somebody don't call down there to the goal line and get the goal line people on the phone, baby, she is stuck on these. Y'all, I have never heard it before. I mean, baby, get the gold people on the phone. What did you plan for? Get the gold people on the phone. The gold people. The gold people. Get the gold people on the phone. Get the gold line on the line, honey. Get them on the line. Tell them what you want. I cannot with this gold line. I can't. I cannot, baby. I cannot.
I do. I've been with him a very long time.
But, like, he showed me the screen and asked if there's anything that can actually be printed out. It's kind of, it just has like more maybe sensitive information, that's why it's kind of like, but.
It's my
there's nothing to
information,
be
though.
printed out. They did say that it is voided and there is a customer relations and billing and it's the same number. And if you want to speak with someone in billing, they'll be able to confirm that there was no credit card transaction made. And that it was voided. But it said it did place hold as soon as you, I guess, reserve it as being a gold member.
That's not what happened.
And it also, you can file a complaint that way too.
Oh, I absolutely will.
So this is that number for that. I mean, obviously.
So he was able to show you a screen that showed that
It's like,
that he returned, because he never offered to do any of that, but he did offer me the door.
yeah, like copy and paste some
Now he offered you the dough. Well, you should have took his advice. And you shouldn't have walked through that door to begin with in the first place. What y'all saying is y'all saying that she needed the money to go down to the beach, honey.
reservation number, put it in, and at the very bottom, void it. And I asked if it could be printed out. He said no. Like it's not like a form that can be printed out. Because obviously I know
Never
that's
had
helpful
that
for you to
happen.
see.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
I've never been to a rental car place where they can't print you out.
Let's also remember something here. She didn't have a legal binding contract that she signed. So they really probably wouldn't have an exact print off to her because she never signed the contract to get the vehicle. But anyway, let's keep listening.
Your information to tell you.
Did they void your contract?
I've never had that happen.
To be honest, because contracts are made to be.
And if I'm just gonna go ahead and be all the way transparent, why should I trust him? He did what he said he was gonna do. He called 911 and told y'all that I was in here spazzing out and screaming and hollering and causing, and he wasn't telling me the truth then.
So then the way to.
So clearly he's a liar.
Billing. You can call the billing and see like if that's what, that'll be, I guess, your proof. If you need that from Hertz. So I have the number right here.
Sweetheart, would you mind calling them? Thank you.
And you mind if I grab your guys' information, please? Ma'am, what's your first name?
Kelly Price, Price.
Do you have a middle name?
Sherelle.
Y'all see how she talking to the police? We're just real nasty. I'm telling y'all, since Kelly Price went missing, I ain't seen it for her since then. I see how nasty she giving the directions to this officer. You want problems with everybody that you come in contact with. Child, she wanted them to know that she was the Kelly Price. Kelly Price. Girl.
CHERELLE.
And date of birth?
April 4th, 1973. www.kellyprice.com. Wikipedia, Kelly Sherelle Price.
And address for you.
Not while I'm on live.
Girl. You couldn't mute your live while you get this woman your address? You want problems. You want problems. You want problems. Nasty, snotty attitude.
I can hand you my identification though.
You don't even have a reservation number.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
You
And
don't have-
the ridiculousness that he can show you something but say that it has sensitive information and he can't show it to me. That's
Another thing I want to say. When you booked this and you said that it took your money, since you had to have a reservation number or something, they didn't have to give you that. They should have emailed you that already. Y'all, Kelly got some serious issues. She got some serious issues.
insane. Thank you. This is bigger. This is bigger. Oh God, this is big. This is my God. Wow. This is really getting old. I'm trying to see if I have my Hertz card in here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have my gold card because I keep the digital one saved on my phone. I don't keep a paper copy anymore. I have the gold number, but I'm live on my phone and I don't want to hang up. I don't want to go off live. I'll call the gold number when I leave. But honestly, it really won't be necessary for me to call them. The first person I'm calling when I get off live is my attorney.
Is he on the phone?
He's speaking to your partner, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Are you calling that? They said they close at 5, so that's why I didn't.
Tanner is hiding in the back. Right. I see what you all are saying. It's the same thing I'm saying to him. He has refused to do any of the things that normally would take place if a reservation is canceled. He showed something to the police officer, but told her he couldn't show it to me because it contains sensitive information. If it's my reservation, wouldn't that sensitive information be mine? Mhm. He also lied when he called 911 and told him I was in here going ballistic, like I was spazzing out, so. I didn't receive the car because Tanner was disrespectful to me, and I told him, don't talk to me like that. He was talking to me like I was crazy. And he is hiding. He won't come out.
I'm so sick of this gum. I don't know what to do, girl.
Yeah.
Making my jaws hurt and I ain't eating nothing.
Oh, it's fine. I want a card with the manager's name. Thank you.
So it said 24, it'll take authorization.
I'm good. Yeah. I believe that he's accomplished what he chose to accomplish.
She's going to trail me. We just want to figure that out. So you have to see the ID and the address of whoever's coming.
Yeah, they are. That's what you hear.
At first, it was okay, I'm everything's cool. When he after she sent the information, he everything changed. Like everything. He said the ID and everything. So
Tanner, by the way, told me that it was illegal for me to film. And that's actually why he picked up the phone and called the cops.
I'd have called.
No, I think we're going to drive our vehicle to the beach. I've had enough.
Girl, you should have made that decision up at the beginning of the live. What?
Good solution right now.
Yep.
So
Yes.
this is the contact information for the store.
Oh, he said he can't give me a card.
He said he doesn't want to give it.
Oh, he doesn't want to give me his information.
He said it's not their policy to have to give their name.
Oh, I'm not supposed to know who he is, although he has all my information. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I know that's what he told you. I just want to make sure that I got that correct. Okay. Right. So I don't even understand why I called the police, Tanner. Why did you do that? I'm a Black woman trying to rent a car, not rob your establishment, and I don't need to, dummy.
Appreciate y'all.
Like, no, I don't need to talk to nobody but my lawyer right now. This is some BS. I cannot. Like, I just had the cops called on me because a man got mad because he spoke to me with a level of disrespect, and I told him what he wasn't going to do. So I am leaving without the car, right? But that's okay. That's okay. That actually works in my favor. Well, I'm just going to take this as a sign that since I missed the window of opportunity to sue their asses last year because I was sick, that this has just given me an opportunity to reinstate.
It's a rainbow earrings for me.
Now, Tanner not going to be jobless because Hertz is very, very good. Hertz is fine with this culture. If we ain't figured it out, but don't get it twisted. They're not the only company. They're not the only company. There aren't many places that you can go that you don't run into someone like Tanner. So picking a different company doesn't change it because people like Tanner work at all these companies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are just checking in, I just left a Hertz location. I'm like, it's got to be COVID fog, but not really. Tried to rent a car to drive to the beach today. Thank you, baby.
We still live on that.
On this one too. Okay, hold on. It's up here. They ended it. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool because I never went off here. I was never going to lose my cool. Never going to lose my cool. I didn't have a reason to. I wasn't wrong. But the fact that he refused to even process my refund. I asked for a card, and he told the police officer that he wasn't comfortable giving me a card, and he refused to give me a card so that I could get the name of the franchise owner. So I have the address. So yeah, please understand though, guys. Please understand this though. It's not just Hertz. I have dealt with craziness from different airlines. I've dealt with craziness from different rental companies. Tanners are everywhere. Tanner is everywhere. So it's not a single company. I deal with this going into stores in the mall when people follow me around the store because they look at me and they don't feel like I can afford to buy anything in the store. So they're watching me, looking at me as if I'm going to steal something. This is not just a Hertz issue. This is an America issue. So everybody's saying, what city you in? Where you at? It's not about the city. I'm in America. This is Anytown, USA. This is Anytown, USA. He called 911 and he lied. He told them I was in there spazzing out, causing a disturbance, screaming and cursing at everybody. They can roll the tape back. It'll show that was not what was happening. And this live will show the same. This live will show the same. I like how, I just want to know, and please help me out. Maybe I need to speak to, I want to know why it's okay for people to continue to call 911 and they don't get cited for trying to file a false police report. Neither of those officers looked at me and felt like I was a threat to anybody. But if you tell me you're calling the cops on me if I don't stop filming you talking to me like I'm crazy, I'm going to have a seat and wait for the cops because I didn't break any laws. It's as simple as that. And what Tanner doesn't realize is that today was probably his last day at work. But there's some other company that would be happy to allow him to come and work for them because this is not a Hertz thing. It's an American culture thing.
Yeah, he's still gonna be hired on at Hertz. Sorry.
And it's everywhere. I get this in the airports. I get this in TSA.
Because of who you are. Let's speak facts.
I get this when I'm waiting online to board a flight and someone decides that they want to stand in front of me and make an announcement to remind everyone that they're only boarding first class passengers. So once upon a life, people got cited for filing false police reports. Is that a black thing, a people of color thing, or is that an actual thing? Because I've been seeing a whole lot of 911 situations. We all been seeing it. And please, what's everybody saying right now? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why is it okay for people to call and file false police reports or call and try to have somebody arrested for using their phone? So I don't even have time to pay any attention to anybody that's in this live talking stupid. You want to walk around with your head in the clouds and act like it's only happening in one place and that you can get away from it? No, it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed on a large scale, because at the end of the day, if there was actually some real recourse and people understood that they couldn't keep doing this and getting away with it, you ain't gotta like me. But to work inside of these corporations and to have to deal with the public, you don't have to pretend like you like me while you're dealing with me and taking my money. I got the cops called on me for being a black woman that wouldn't let a white man talk to me like I was crazy today. I see y'all say that the live ain't going nowhere. The live is getting posted. It's getting posted and pinned. And please like it, share it, do what you got to do. The only color that matters in financial transactions is green. Period. So if you don't want my brown, then don't take my green. All right. I appreciate y'all. Feel free to share it.
Ooh, child. Okay, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. But I want to pull up something real quick here, y'all. Let me pull up something real quick. Miss Ma'am. I just want to let you know. Girl, that's all you get. That's all you get, Miss Ma'am. They don't have no customer service. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I thought I put it up because I don't know where you got that that go that go line phone number from. Because oh yeah, okay, I gotta drop this link because I got to hear what y'all got to say. Hold on. Oh yeah. I promise good sister. She. Oh, the one. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me get the link. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just pinned the link, y'all. Hertz is known to be racist. I don't get the joke. Oh well, then that must have mean you just joined, love. Well, I won't go back and explain it either. I bet Tanner knew she was the president. She was the president's circle, but he kept his mouth closed. Baby, oh, that tickled me. That tickled me. That tickled me. That tickled me, baby. She said she had to call the goal line and tell them what they want. Huh, now. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey girl, can you hear me?
Yes, chef. Is something wrong? I'm being completely serious right now. Cause this is fun. She's saying call the goal line. Baby, that's the beginning tier. But I want you to think back. when she went missing all of them weeks, whatever months it was, and her sister was really concerned about her. Remember, she did that rant because she talking about no, she wasn't missing, and everybody knew where she was. Remember, she did that.
Yep.
It's something. I'm seriously. It's something mentally wrong with Kelly Price. She in there fussing about the goal line, and hell, my dogs can get on the goal line. Come on now. Matter of fact, we can everybody on the live go sign up for the goal line. It's something wrong with her. It is something wrong with her. And when she's off her medication, allegedly, she has these crazy rants, and only her fans and her family and her enablers let her do that. Her husband should have stopped her when all that stuff started going down. Now, mind you, we don't know what happened before, but baby, you on the gold program, and you gave this little man all of this grief over the goal line. Like I said, we don't know what happened before, but I guess since he didn't recognize her, he didn't bow down and worship her because she's Jesus Christ. I guess she just like, She wasted all of that time. Maybe her coins are short or something. Maybe they realized they didn't have no money to drive to the beach. I don't know. But it's something seriously wrong with her. Because I remember her having a real serious rant towards her sister and her friend that was generally concerned that she was missing. And that was around the time you was hearing about Black women, coming up missing a lot. So they were really concerned, and she got on her phone and gave a Holy Ghost rant because her sister and friends were concerned about her.
Child.
I deal with Enterprise, but if I was a Hertz customer, I would definitely go sign up for the gold line. Because, honey, the gold line is where it's at.
I don't understand. Advanced reservations require the neighborhood daily. Vehicle delivery may take up to 1 hour from reserved drop-off time. If canceled within 1 hour of scheduled drop-off time, no refund will be available. If changes now see, here's the thing where I feel like she went wrong. She went wrong with not really understanding about, Kimber, I did. That's how I opened up the live. So you gotta go watch the replay. But when you do that and you prepay, that means that it's an authorization.
Right, they're gonna take your money.
Right, if the contract was voided and it's a debit card, you're gonna have to wait a lot of time to get that the refund back. And if it's a credit card, sometimes it'll go right back instantly.
Right.
But my thing is this: you stated that they didn't tell you or give you no reservation number or anything like that. Well, when you make the reservation and you so-called pay for it, what did you pay for?
Right, and you know as well as I do, whenever you make a reservation online for anything, you get a confirmation and they send you a little email. So I'm telling you, it's something wrong with her. She needs medication. I'm serious.
Yeah, she's bad. Hey, Shantae.
Hey.
How you doing?
Listen, I'm crying. Listen, the whole time I thought it was like some exclusive club, like Delta, like Sky member or whatever, the club that you go in a different area and you can lay down and take showers and all that. That membership, that tier, like
we
that
all did.
Good. When I said, let me Google outside the live and see, I said $1 for every. I got the same thing when I go to Publix. I get points for my groceries. I'm not going to go in there after food. And she said, I skipped the line. I just walk up to the counter and can get my girl. If you don't go somewhere,
he didn't recognize her. Floor, he did not recognize her and bow down and worship. That's what that was.
And the police didn't either. That's why she kept saying
that's
celebrity and gold member. Yes, like Kelly, come on, let it go, ma'am. But I agree. I feel like she do need something, or maybe she's off her medication. So like sometimes when people are off their schedule, with medication, they can sometimes not. Reality is not the same for them with other people, and you can show them facts and show them this and that, but they will argue you down because in their mind is paranoia, is everything else. And when I fly, I don't know if Kelly knows this, but when they call out the order of boarding, they do that for all the flights.
All of them.
Not just when you there, Kelly.
All of them.
Nah, sis thinks she getting special privileges.
People not bound
Or
down
people
worshiping.
Or they picking because she's a black woman.
She's a black woman. She's the only black woman that's getting treated like this.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And
I feel bad for her.
I hate when black people or women always play the victim.
Mm-hmm. Nathaniel, while I do agree with some of what you're saying, now she wasn't spazzing out. But the whole scene that she caused could have been prevented. It could have been prevented. If you knew them people you knew. You had to get your story right. You and your husband, y'all didn't have the same story. Okay? Let's just speak facts. They did not have the same story. So in this particular instance, you go back to a place that mistreats you. I don't feel bad for you. I'm sorry. You were supposed to sue them and do all of this stuff. You didn't sue them because you thought that if you sued them, you weren't going to never be able to use them to rent no car again.
She didn't sue them because she didn't have no case.
That too. But, girl, get your facts straight. You earn 1 point for every dollar that you spend. Also, ultimate choice, wide selection, free additional drivers so your husband can drive for free. Baby, it's always free. And also, that customer service line that you were saying, that you got to call a goal line and tell them what you want. Honey, that's the normal 1-800 number that you got to call, period. That's why you said it wasn't going to do no good to call, because you ain't got no special line to call. You ain't a part of no president's circle. Dedicated customer service line, you don't get that with the goal.
Oh my God, that was retarded. That was plumb retarded.
Yeah, I got to find that in this live. Sis said she gonna call on the line, on the goal line. Yeah, I can't with Kelly. I cannot with Kelly. I can't with Kelly. I can't. Press 7 for the go. Companies do play with your money. That's no lie. I'm gonna be honest. No, companies do play with your money, but again, I feel like she went too far with this. If you knew you wasn't gonna get something out of that man, even with the cops being there, at some point, just take your loss and keep it moving. Just keep it trucking. And just handle it the legal way. Child, she exhausts me. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Chef. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Fine. I just want to say
I'm just a part of the Gold Plus membership. That's all.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Man, I just wanted to say, like, one thing. I didn't understand the whole thing. Like, the whole time I was looking at it, I was just had my mouth open. Like, what is she saying? What's going on? Why? I just kept saying that. But I know for me, years ago, I started doing this, especially when it got rampant, a few years ago when we had a different person in the White House. I started, when I have problems with companies, I'm not talking to nobody there. I don't want to talk to your manager. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't act a fool. I leave. I Google the CEO and I send the CEO of whatever company a letter. And you always get a response anytime you send somebody something in writing. So if she really felt like they did her wrong, and we all know if you rent cars, the gold member at Hertz is nothing. It's free. It's for everybody. And I'm trying to understand what happened, because usually you can go to Hertz. I mean, you can do your thing online, get your reservation, and you don't even have to talk to nobody.
Well, that was the point, but she also made it a point to say that she called prior to. So it sounded like this particular branch was actually getting ready to close at a certain time. And it sounds like she called on Grace to ask if she would still be able to rent the car, considering that she might have not made it there by the time they got ready to close. Because you did hear the man say that she needed to be there by 5. So just me picturing like what could have happened prior to this, that's what I got from that. She probably called trying to see how much time or grace she had. Does that make sense? That's a theory. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it
sounds
sounded
like
like
it.
she might have been running late, and the guy was like, "Well, man, we close at 5 o'clock," and she thought she was gonna get
Right.
some royal treatment, and that's not what she wanted because she wanted him to bow down and worship.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Because she did say the man called her and said, if you don't come right now, I'm gonna cancel your reservation. So he did her, if that's the case, he called her, he did her a courtesy by saying, hey ma'am, are you on your way? Because we're getting ready to close. Because he could have just locked the door and they got there and with nobody there, which would have probably been better for Mr. Tanner.
So it sounded like she wanted special treatment. She probably got upset when she came in there and he didn't recognize, but I wouldn't expect the Tanner to recognize Kelly Price. I would expect the Tanner to recognize Beyonce, Cardi B, or you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't
Right.
expect, and I'm not throwing no shade, but you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't
Right.
expect a Tanner to recognize a Kelly Price just because of the genre of music. That's all I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Ooh,
And
Chris Maxwell, I didn't think about that.
yeah,
I didn't think about that. He said she could also be on a no rental list for Hertz.
it could be. It could be. She could have rented a car before, didn't turn it back in, or kept it late, or whatever. But for me, she did too much talking and too much recording.
I agree.
It wasn't worth all that. If he's not going to service you the way you feel you need to be serviced, get the address, the name, the time and date. And if you really feel like you've been wronged, go home or go to your car and send an email to the CEO.
I'm with you, Jennifer. I do the same thing. You can trip out if you want to, because when I
Yeah.
get home, I got your name, address, and I am fit to email the CEO,
Yep.
the president, and everybody. And I'm not only that, I'm gonna send me a first class letter,
Yep.
priority mail, so we make sure that it was received, because we're not playing no games with y'all out
Not
here.
playing no games. I've
The
been with AT&T since 1992 through all of their name changes, marriages, divorces, separations, and everything else. And I went up there and the guy, I was like, this is really weird. I was in LA and it was just piss poor customer service. I'm just going to leave it like that. Got the names. Soon as I got back home, emailed the CEO. Within 30 minutes, the CEO called me. I had a problem with the lady at the Embassy Suites Hotel. She had tried to charge my American Express 15 times. And she didn't want to handle it. Oh, and you know, they always call her. I'm going to call the police. Baby, don't worry. I'm going to call your boss. Left there, called the, emailed the CEO. He called me right back. In his handle, I don't do nothing in writing. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not leaving from dealing with you and go take a blood pressure pill. That's not going to happen. And she just did way too much. She did way too much. I'm not excusing the harm that she felt. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, no.
Yeah, it could have been handled a total different
A
way.
totally different way. And I wasn't there. It wasn't my feelings that was hurt. But what I'm saying is, as us looking at it, it was too much done. And a gold member, Tanner was probably saying everyone's a gold member.
Okay. Now
And
look at one of these comments. It said, I gotta look at you now, sis. This is the second time they handled you. You should have never took your money back to them, period. Especially how they treated you the last time. Like, that should be an eye opener for Kelly Price. But again, Kelly Price is one of those people. I'm gonna go on and say it. She's one of those people who likes for people to bow down to her and to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's always been known, and I've known Kelly Price to do that for a very long time.
And you know another problem that I had too? When I was looking at it, I realized her husband was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm with my husband, I'm not talking to no other man. He's doing the business and going back and forth. I didn't get all that. I didn't get all that. But
Child, you know how we found out about that husband. We didn't find out about that husband until she went missing.
Exactly. And that was a big old mess. And it's really, really hard when you have people crying out for you, praying like, where is she? We hope she's okay. And this and that. And you kind of like spit in their face and do your thing. But now you want people to be sympathetic to what you're going through. So it's kind of hard. I'm going to drop down in the comments. Thanks, Chef.
Okay. All right. You're welcome, though. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Nathaniel Jokes.
Chef.
A lot of people are blaming Kelly, but let's be honest, a lot of these companies have been getting into trouble lately. Now, again, Nathaniel, I don't think anyone is taking away her experience, okay? No one is taking away Kelly Price's experience, but it's the way Kelly Price handles Kelly Price that people are side-eyeing and going for, right? It's all about the way you handle the situation. And I just feel like she didn't handle it like she should have, because again, that whole Kelly Price, I'm Kelly Price, I'm Kelly Price, I'm Kelly Price, I'm Kelly Price. Y'all, I'm Kelly Price, I'm Kelly Price. I'm walking through the airport, I'm Kelly Price. Walking to the rental car counter, I'm Kelly Price. Understanding, I'm Kelly Price, and you can't do this to me because I'm Kelly Price. Girl, bye.
And if she would have had a whole different officer, that could have went left real fast because she was really ugly and nasty to that officer.
Right, especially when she gave the name. Like, you didn't need to be like that to the officer, because the officer never disrespected you not one time.
Exactly.
You wanted a problem with that officer. So I think overall, again, the way that she handled this situation, because it is Kelly Price, I think she overdid it. I wasn't praying for. Oh my God. You know what, LV? You're not to be messy. You're not to be messy. I pinned the call-in link in case y'all want to call in and give your thoughts about this. I did end up sharing this whole video, and I only anticipated on sharing part of it, but I'm glad we watched the whole thing. Sorry, y'all. It's the comments for me. Right. It was totally it's totally up to you to spend money after you've already had a bad experience. If you go back to that same company and decide to take a second chance at certain things, I mean, you get what you was really looking for. Sorry. But Hertz ain't the only rental car company out here, Kelly. I think you still stuck on that gold membership. Call a gold line and tell them what you want. Call them up and tell them what you want, because you're going to get it. She might not recognize that everyone doesn't not know what she. Well, Pinky, I think this part in Kelly Price's life, she should know that. She is old enough to know that. Her husband is giving daddy son vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I don't think she was using her celebrity card. People see her as a regular person. Well, if she saw herself as a regular person, she wouldn't have kept saying the things that she was saying. Her husband either. You being a celebrity don't mean nothing. You being a celebrity just solidifies that you shouldn't even be there. So I don't know. Like I say, when it comes to Kelly Price, I've been side eyeing her. Was that the goal? Was that the goal line ringing in the background?
I'm with you, Chef. Ever since she did that rant after all America was concerned about her, it's like, girl, I wasn't no big fan anyway. But after she did that rant and went off on her sister and everybody because they were trying to find her, girl, you could have been missing. But if you come up missing again, you're gonna be missing because ain't nobody gonna look for you.
Exactly. And it was in poor taste, and it was nasty. I mean, people out here really concerned about you, and you get on live and go to talking crazy. I mean, what?
Who does that?
So, I ever since then, y'all, and I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I used to be a diehard Kelly Price fan, but after that happened, it just made me really side eye her a lot. It definitely made me side eye her a lot. But yeah, child. You got any thoughts on Nosy and Nicki?
No, I don't have no thoughts on them, but I can tell you about who, Lord, touch not our anointed one.
Who?
Honey, Juanita.
Oh, let me get Nita back on the screen. Let me get Nita back up here. Hold on, let me get Nita. So y'all know what we talking about. Let me put Nita back on the screen, child. Hold on. Juanita. Okay, there go Nita.
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna say ever since her and Bishop Thomas, is that who she was married to?
Mm-hmm.
Ever since that whole debacle, and then her in the debacle with Bishop Jakes, and her in the debacle with the church, it's like.
And then remember recently, well, not recently, within the last couple of years, remember she accused that preacher looking at her panties and stuff, her panties and balls up in the hotel room.
Yes. That made me look at her real funny. But then I'm looking at this thing. She says the Prayer Institute registration. So, okay, maybe I've been in church all my life. So my take on church is a little bit different than some people's take on church. But you don't need to pay no $1,500 to learn how to pray. All you gotta do is go in Matthew, and the model prayer is right there. And I wouldn't let Juanita walk my dog. Neither one of them. I wouldn't let her walk my dog. Juanita been moving funny here a lot. She been moving real funny, and she ain't got a little hungry for the mighty coin. So no, sis, I'm not fit to pay you $1,500 when I can get in this Bible and find the model prayer and learn how to pray myself. Or better yet, if I don't really want to get in there, I'm sure I can find a good deacon or a good mother in the church. Hell, I can just get a new convert. They gonna tell them how to pray the Lord's Prayer. But like I said, Juanita, she been moving real funny. And then one of the good mothers of the church died, and she was trying to take up money. Girl. I think she ain't forgot about her no more sheets. She trying to buy some sheets. Oh my goodness. I have never seen that. Oh my God. She ain't got no power. She ain't got no power. She ain't got no power. She got spit all up in the ram's horn. It's just full of spit. Spit and phlegm all up through the ram's horn. Spit and phlegm. Oh my God. I have never seen that.
I'm gonna blow this show.
Oh my God. She gonna go to hell. I don't believe in that people going to hell, but she going to hell and gasoline draws, trims, and propane. She going to hell. She going to hell. Her mama is turning over in her grave.
Oh man. Yeah, Mocha man. It was.
Full of spit and
She
Yeah.
was an absolute female dog on that show. Oh, on Hollywood. Which one was she on? Not Hollywood. R&B Divas. I think it was, yeah. A lot of these preachers, missionaries are playing with God and becoming pimps of the church. Ooh, not the pimps of the church, honey. Oh, y'all. Y'all remember when she went on that rant about Mary and Yolanda Adams and them singing with greased up legs.
And about that white dress with Yolanda. No, that was Mary with the white dress.
Or no, I think it was Tamala Man. It was she had done one about Tamala Man. She had done something about Mary. She had done something about Yolanda
I think
Adams.
the one I'm talking about is the one with Mary because she was talking about her dress was too tight.
Hold on, cause yeah, I'm about to pull it up. I sure am.
Cause it's not Erica, the other sister.
Tina.
Was it Erica or Tina?
Erica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, y'all. Miss Ma'am was so mad. Oh, she was mad. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Y'all, here go y'all auntie acting a fool on the line.
This hour don't want to put on clothes, and I don't know why. What is it? Because we finally got enough money to buy titties? I can't even get to the concept of somebody preaching and leading praise and worship with no stockings on, with thongy, stringy shoes on, and your legs all greased up. What kind of knowledge down in God? And any minute you can just go over in a corner to a deacon and just raise your dress up and hit it right there in the corner because you don't even have it. You got on thongs and some greasy legs.
Y'all done upset Dr. Juanita Bynum, and I'm not here for it, okay?
For some reason, the women of God in this hour don't want to put on clothes, and I don't know why. What is it? Because we finally got enough money to buy titties? I can't even get to the concept of somebody preaching and leading praise and worship with no stockings on, with thongy, stringy shoes on, and your legs all greased up. What kind of knowledge down in God? And any minute you can just go over in a corner to a deacon and just raise your dress up and hit it right there in the corner because you don't even have drawers on. You got on thongs and some greasy legs.
What greasy legs and thong shoes got to do with you and the deacon in the corner? Come on now. Oh, Jesus. You ain't about to take me out. Wait a minute. She said we got money to buy titties. We wearing thong stringy shoes with greasy legs, and we gonna go in the corner and raise our dress up
for the deacon.
Wait a minute. What that got to do with it? Wait a minute. She didn't say you had on a thong. She said you had on thong stringy shoes. Wait a minute. What church she attending?
She did also say they ain't got no panties on, they just got on the thong. And that's why they go over in the corner with the deacon.
I want to know what church she going to. I ain't never seen none of that. And you wait a minute, you just picking one of the mother's husbands off the front pew and just take him over there in the corner.
Don't ask no questions. Just do it.
Don't ask no questions. Wait a minute, his wife just gonna sit there and let you take him in the corner.
Y'all are so messy. The Don
Oh
is
my
messy.
God.
We used to go see her every Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. in Queens.
Mm.
Child. Well, hey, Miss Matthews.
That must have been the old Juanita, not the new improved version.
Hike the dress up and pull down pull the drawers.
You just in the Lord's house, just being indecent. With your
Ain't she the
greasy
same?
legs and your titties.
Mm-hmm. And y'all listen. Do y'all remember the panties in the bra? Do y'all remember that? This
The
was just a
what?
couple years ago. The panties in the bra.
Oh yeah, you talking about when she was talking about the pastor was from funneling her underclothes?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know how many? Okay, listen. When I used to live in Virginia, I wasn't an armor bearer, but I was on the first lady's team. So whenever our first lady went anywhere, it was like 4 of us that always made sure she was good. So we went out of town somewhere. So we would all go in and make sure her stuff was laid out. And 9 times out of 10, by the time we get back, someone would have been and came in and brought a basket. But you laid, and I'm Baptist, so maybe we're a little bit different. But nobody ever thought that somebody. We didn't even ask who came in the room. We never thought that the person that came in the room was going through First Lady stuff. That's
right.
Who has time
Ellen
for
V,
that? Because you don't even know when the person's gonna come back in the room.
Ellen V, you want me to pull up the panties in the bra?
Oh yeah, you gotta see that.
The prophetic panties.
The prophetic panties in the bra.
In the Baptist bra. You don't remember? Do I have to refresh your memory? Because you know
Yes, it happened in Virginia.
You know I can pull up the receipt.
Yes.
Prophetic panties and Baptist bras.
Baptist bras and prophetic panties.
That's what it was.
And she almost ruined that man. And it was a young pastor. And on top of it, it was a young pastor and his wife.
Yep. They had tried to come out with all of that stuff. Girl.
Yep. And thank God for Larry Reid being the man that he is, because he helped squash some of that foolery and shenanigans, because that was just awful. And then she didn't want to give the people the money back because she didn't want to speak. Yeah, honey, I'm telling you, at least the last 7 to 10 years, honey, she been moving funny. She been moving real funny.
Yep, she really had been moving funny. But let me get to this. Prophetic panties and the Baptist bra.
The Baptist bras and prophetic panties and the tantalizing titties. I can't think of that biblical for the titties. Because that's why you over there in that corner with that good deacon. Because you've been tantalizing him with them greasy.
And y'all remember I had done a video not too long ago about her saying that you ain't supposed to be Child, she always trying to say something that you ain't supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to be dancing to no hip hop and R&B music, right? And at her 62nd birthday, here she is jigging the Mary J. Blige. Girl, you can't live both lives.
I was gonna tell you, it's a video out there with her cutting the rug.
Yeah, girl, you need to cut it out. Either you go all the way with your beliefs, or hush up.
Shut up. I've been hanging around you too long.
You sure have so much.
And I'm good to say that. I told somebody that yesterday at work, I said, just shut up.
I cannot. Okay, I can't use her content. I ain't gonna use nobody content I ain't got no permission to use, child. But
Google it. It's there.
yeah,
Google
y'all
it.
can
It's
Google it
there.
and go listen to the videos. And if you want to be very specific, look up Juanita Bynum, prophetic panties, and Baptist bra. Literally. Larry Reed came up with the prophetic panties and the Baptist bra.
Yeah, Larry Reed got a good clip on it. Hopefully, I don't know if he still has it up, but I'm sure you can Google it under him and find it.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all gonna get your life because it was a mess. It was a whole mess.
It was
a
a
mess.
whole unnecessary situation for that young pastor and his wife.
Yeah, because honestly, she could have ruined them.
Mm-hmm. She could
Could
have.
have ruined them. So I don't know why she did it, but the Prayer Institute registration, $2,000, and you got a sale going on right now.
Mm-hmm. $1,500 to learn how to pray. Y'all better open y'all Bible to Matthew.
And we gonna pray for one day. Yeah. Oh, okay. It says starting 10/6/22. Okay, tell me something. Well, why she got that horn there? She want to blow it again?
It's full of spit and phlegm. She gonna have to clean it out first. I'm telling you, her mama is rolling over in her grave.
LGG, are you working? Are you working? I really want to know what your thoughts are about Kelly and prophetic panties and Baptist bra Juanita Bynum.
Oh my God, that is just awful.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have never seen it for Juanita Bynum. Let me tell y'all why. One time I had went to this musical. Mind you, it was a musical. And if you're in the church and okay, let me just say this. I grew up Church of God in Christ. So if you are in the church, then you know who Myron Williams is. Myron Williams is now actually over the music department for the Church of God in Christ, right? One time, because Myron Williams and Juanita Bynum are really good friends. One time they was coming to do, Myron Williams will host these things called Sunday night, like praise services or whatever. So people who didn't go to church in the earlier part of the day, they had the opportunity to come to just a general service in the evening. Well, one time she happened to be here and she was the actual musical guest and the actual person who was preaching that day, right? Baby, when she picked up that mic and said, for all y'all see with y'all cell phones, when I get deep in the word, I'm coming to take it. Well, I suggest you may not walk over him. Because you walk over him, you and everybody in here gonna be mad. Because I'm gonna have a few choice words for you. You don't pay my bill, mother.
Oh my.
So don't come over here like you fit to take nobody's phone. So she in the service and literally was going and trying to grab people's phones. And folks was like, "No, girl, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy?" So after that, I ended up leaving that service early. One of my friends ended up staying, and he said that they ended up actually ending the service completely early because of what she was doing. And that's not the first time I've heard of her doing certain things or being around while she's done certain things. To be honest with y'all, I've never seen it for Juanita Bynum. Unfortunately. There are a couple of people that I feel like that with, that I just don't see it for. She's one of them.
Yeah, you'd had a problem trying to collect my phone because you don't pay no bill.
You sure don't.
You don't pay no bill. But yeah, like I said,
girl, you better watch your phone. You grab on somebody beat your tail.
Sis been moving. She been moving real funky. I'm gonna say that. She been moving real funky. For her to be, well, we all know false prophets, and the Bible says, touch not my anointed, but the Bible also say you don't play with God. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of people knocking the bottom out of hell that got these man-made titles that they ain't gave themselves and not walking in what they're supposed to be walking in. And I'll just leave that right there and let it simmer.
Because you know we could talk about the bishop.
Wait a minute, that's why I said I'm gonna just leave it right there and let it simmer, because God don't have no respect of a person. And if you wrong, you wrong, and if you right, you right. And I stand on that, the wrong and the right. And hey, but like I said, they get out of their, I'm not gonna say they were never called, but they get out of their calling for the almighty dollar, and then they get to moving and acting funny, and they forget that that's a mantle that has a very high price tag. You're responsible for souls, so every soul you lead astray, you got to account for that. Why people out here waking up today deciding they're gonna be a pastor? All right, I don't ever want to be no pastor.
You could pay $50 and be a bishop.
No, that's all right. I don't want to be a play one. I don't want to be a real one.
You could be a bishop for $59.99.
$59.99.
Okay.
That must be where our good bishop out of New York City got his calling from. Looking like Kermit the Frog. But yeah, people just don't.
Y'all think I'm playing.
People don't reverence God the way they used to. They have no respect of God, and yeah. So hey, y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna do what I know I'm supposed to do, because I ain't trying to that manner right there. I'm not playing with God. I'm gonna do a lot of things. I might try a lot of things, but that playing with God, trying to be bishop, elder, pastor, so and so.
Okay. Okay, let me see. They might be running another special.
Not a special.
They was running the $59.99. Well, this one right here is $100 to become a bishop.
Oh my God.
Let me see.
Please post this. Because I'm like, what?
I sure am. It's $100 to be a bishop.
$100.
That's all you got to pay, and just make sure you pay your monthly dues.
What's your monthly dues?
So whatever you the bishop of, just make sure you pay your dues.
Who you paying your dues to? The same people that said you could be a bishop?
Yep.
And then you have to get your collar and all that good stuff? Wow. People going to hell.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you can get that for $125. You can get a bundle package.
I'm not playing with you.
I'm just saying you can get a bundle package. You can get a bundle package.
I'm not playing with you.
And
Talking about a bundle package. You gonna bundle your way straight to hell.
You can become a bishop. You can get your collar and your clergy, your black, and all of that stuff, and you can become a bishop. So you don't believe me?
You know what? I kind of believe you, but can you show me?
I absolutely can.
Because I'm like, what the hell?
I absolutely can. Wait, Chef, I tell you that. Are you really, Mokamima? Are you really?
Wow.
Are you really okay, so Master, hold on, y'all. I promise I got y'all. We are about to be bishops here in a minute.
I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not going to hell with y'all. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. I might go to hell, but it won't be for playing with the Lord. Because they got a special section for them, the people that's playing with the Lord.
Well,
that's up there with child molesters and wife beaters and murderers. Don't want no part of it.
Baby.
Don't want no part.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up here. Oh, child, they don't went up on the price. Okay, let me show y'all these two.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Mm.
And we know you about to read the people. But hold on one second. Right.
Hey,
Let me show
auntie.
y'all. I'm echoing.
Mm.
How y'all doing?
We are
We doing good.
fine.
How you doing?
How are you?
Did you say you could be a bishop for $59.99?
Get
Well,
him.
here you
Get
can be
him.
a bishop for $50, an ordained bishop,
Oh
and you
my
can
gosh.
complete the full package for
Oh,
$50. And that's free shipping. You get your certificate in the mail for free.
Mm.
Or you can
Bishop
do this one right
Lawnmower.
here.
Bishop Lawnmower. That's where you got it.
Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all
Oh
this
my
other.
God.
This the one where you can hold on. Let's see, share screen, and here we go. All right. So here
Ooh,
you can
prophet.
become everything. You can
Oh
become
my
a prophet,
God.
you can become an apostle,
You
you can
can
become a bishop,
choose.
and you can become an evangelist. Whichever one you choose. But let's just
What,
say you want to be a bishop. Okay, it's still $50 to be a bishop. There you go, right there.
what happened to God calling you to be a pastor? I
Mm.
always said some was sent and some just got up and went.
But that's what the Bible say. Mm.
He said,
Yeah,
beware of false prophets.
right.
Well, okay, so that's
Mm.
if y'all want to be a bishop. Okay, it's $50.
You
No,
can
If
sir.
you
No,
want to
choose.
be
thank
in,
you. No, thank you.
if you
Right. We ain't
okay,
gonna
well
mess with
hold on,
that.
Amy. Let me finish, Amy. Let me finish, Amy. It's shipped within 7 days. Okay, you're gonna get a confirmation number and a tracking number. Okay, free
Wait a
shipping. You're
minute.
gonna get.
You get a
No, I'm
car.
not.
You get a diploma. Let me see what else you get. You get a diploma, a pocket ID card.
Oh, Jesus.
You welcome me, but don't do that.
Hell
Don't do
finna
that.
be full of bishops.
That's what
Hell
I
gonna be
said.
so full of bishops. Ain't gonna be no room for the sinners.
That's what I
They gonna
said.
have to go
That's
to
what I
heaven
said.
because hell gonna be full of bishops and prophets.
That's what I just said. That's
And
what
you
I
know
just
what?
said.
You can say anytime you got to pay all that money to see somebody preach.
Mm. Oh, then they got a coaching session.
Oh Lord, no, Jesus. And you can get started today.
You can get started today.
Oh, Jesus.
The
And
coaching
whoever's hosting that class going to hell right with them bishops.
right.
Yeah,
Live
I'm
1
not trying
hour
to laugh
phone
at that.
coaching 2 times a week for 5 weeks. The School of Prophets.
And what you gonna teach me over the phone? I could have somewhere else doing the work.
Mm.
I ain't
Boy,
even gotta go to school. I'm gonna call you.
wait a minute. Let's see the subjects.
Lord
Wait a minute,
Jesus.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this $300? I thought it only cost me $50. Wait a minute. What's
That's
this $300?
that's the package that you get with all the clergy stuff in it. But
Wait a minute.
check this out. For 10 days, this is what you're gonna be doing every day.
How to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit to help you prophecy. How to hear the voice of your angel to help you prophecy. Number 3, how to predict the future using a personal date of birth. Wait a minute. This sounds like this. Wait a minute. This sounds like Wait a minute.
Girl.
What am I thinking? What's that where they have a little ball and the cards?
Madam Cleo.
Oh, yes,
Madam
yes,
Cleo.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to see, honey. Wait a minute. Okay. That's with the birthday. Then day 4, waiting upon the Lord to help you prophecy. All righty then. Wait a minute. We finally brought the Lord in here on day number 4. Okay.
And he gonna slap all of them. He gonna knock them down like bowling pins. Just line them up.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're all on down here to this $300. Okay, so $300
Oh
you're gonna
Lord,
get.
too.
You're gonna get 10 audio CDs plus 10
First of all,
DVDs. Wait a minute. Plus a phone membership, 60 minutes twice a week. Then you're gonna get your diploma, your ID card, and it ships to your house in 7 days. And it's free, and you got some tracking. Wow. Now, if you want to
Start
be,
off
if
at
you want,
50, wind up at 300, baby.
wait a minute. But if you want to be cheap and you don't want to spend the $300, you can make
You
2
get the
payments.
$50 package.
You're right. But wait a minute, you're gonna still spend the money because you're gonna make the first payment. Make the first payment, and you will have 5 weeks to pay the complete balance.
It's still
And you'll be able to
$300.
wait a minute, and you'll be able to start your mentorship once payment is received. Well, I would like to say I've seen it all. Wow.
Lord, take my hand.
Well, wait a minute. Well, no, you know what? Now I understand. I understand why there are so many false prophets and pastors.
Me too.
Because they
But
spending
They
this
do
good
buying their
$300.
membership.
They
y'all
spending
see
a
the
30-day
distinct?
consecration for $300. You're gonna have 30 days of consecration, and you're gonna be ready to roll. Yeah.
And gonna be, but you won't be taking me to hell.
Yeah. Wow.
And from who gonna pay that much of the money to learn how to pray? I taught
That's
my
what I
babies
just
how.
said.
I taught my boys how the Lord's Prayer is easy to learn. I taught my boys when they was 3, they was praying, and they didn't pay no $1,500.
That's what I just said, Auntie. I said all you
That's
gotta
the
do is go to
special.
Matthew and learn the model prayer.
All you got to do is
Free.
go to your grandmama.
Well, some grandmamas don't know. So we just gonna matter of fact, you don't even have to go to
Oh
your
yeah.
grandmama or the Bible. You can Google it. You can ask Siri. Ask
I'm
Siri.
telling you.
Oh my. Well,
I tried to learn y'all something tonight, though.
you sure did. You sure
You sure did.
You sure
Now I know why Bishop Limo got up in there and lied to them people. I was 15 in the church.
He
And
said
they
it was
taking all they
75
Social
today. He
Security
got.
money.
He said it was. He said it was 75 people in the church that day.
I wonder what package did he buy?
That little place ain't gonna hold no 75 people. And the deacon left. The deacon left when he saw that scheme he pulled. The deacon sitting there looking at that man like, what the hell is you doing now? Larry Reed ain't ran nobody out that man's church. Them folks ran out their church when they saw say, now this is the first of all, when people come in to rob a church, they know them saints put their money in there. If that preacher good, they paying them time. They gonna want that collection plate first.
Well,
and that's when most churches get robbed, is doing tithes and offering.
You got to pawn that jewelry.
But hold on,
that money is good.
He took a double offering the next Sunday because they had got robbed that particular Sunday, which means that he didn't take up no offering that Sunday, so he was mad. So what he did was the next Sunday he told the congregation to double up on their offering since they got robbed the Sunday before.
They couldn't notice he had the ring on that the folks supposed to been stolen. Didn't you see the picture with the same ring on the folks stole?
My question is, wait a minute, Auntie. Now, I'm going off the men that I know in my life. So I'm gonna go off the men that I know in my life. Now, you might get robbed, but most men, it's something about their children, especially their little girls. If you go towards my daughter and I'm a man, I don't care what you packing and what you robbing. I'm not fit to lay here on the floor and talk to the Lord while you over here with my child with this gun.
First of all, that man, like you said, laid in the floor. If you come in there with some gun, he laid the microphone down. He didn't drop it. He laid it on the podium. And he laid in the floor. That man, like, now they came in there, but he knew that probably one of them fake guns that look real, like the little kids had when the police shoot the little black boy had in the bar. One of them real looking play guns. First of all, a real man ain't gonna let you walk up on his wife like that.
Yeah, but he might be mad at the wife. Baby. He might be mad at the wife, but you ain't gonna show walk up on his daughter. He might be mad
especially
at
no baby.
Right.
Especially no baby.
Right. He might be mad at the wife. He might be, oh, go ahead.
But the man had the ring on a couple of days later. He forgot.
He ain't forgot. He a liar.
He had the ring on. And didn't you hear me calling Bishop Limo?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm glad that's when.
Which one of the packages? I bet he spent $50. I know he ain't spent no $300. I bet he got the $50.
No, he ain't spent no $300. See, well, you know he know how to fry, and it probably wasn't even his $50 he spent. He probably got it on somebody else.
Well, he gonna wish he'd left Larry Reed alone, because honey, if he thinks he fit to get some coins off of Larry Reed, honey, Larry Reed stay
If you got all that money, why you suing for that? You, if you that good, your members left because you set up a fake robbery. They ain't had nothing to do with Larry Reed.
And then the poor little deacon in the corner, he just said, "Okay, I'm fit to just sit here and close my eyes."
That man say, "Oh, I should have brought me some popcorn today because I'm watching a movie."
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die?
Now watch this. Watch this, miss.
You about to go through. Yo. All right. I seen 3 to 4 men come in. That's all right. It's pretty much stating that I'm not going to do anything, right? Because I know y'all coming for me. Y'all coming straight to me. I don't want my parishioners hurt, right? I got women and children there. As I got down, one went to my wife and took all her jewelry.
Look at that dude. He was like, "Damn, I should have brought my popcorn."
Baby's face. Took off my bishop's ring, my wedding band, and took off my bishop's chain, and then I had chains underneath my robe.
Oh, he packing like Mr. T.
He started tapping my neck to see if anything else. So that means they knew. They watched and they knew that I have other jewelry.
The church's live stream shows the gun being held on the pastor.
They had the guns on my deacons that was at the door.
Whitehead says what you don't see on camera are around 100 congregants who were in the room. Men, women, and children dropped.
I said 75, but she just said 100.
I don't see how she said that because that room wasn't that big.
He told her that.
That room wasn't that big. That was like a small Sunday school room in a little country church.
Girl.
Child, I'm trying to tell y'all, these people is something
I'll
else.
be back, Chef Dun. I'll be back, Chef Dun Dun. You know what time it is.
I do. I know what time it is.
Wow. I wonder his chains come with his package. So he spent more than $50 because he got chains and rings. That's interesting.
Child, that man needs to get somewhere and sit down.
He gonna be the first one burned.
He need to get somewhere and sit down. Okay, y'all. So just a few announcements, some channel announcements. Saturday we're gonna be doing fried rice. Also, y'all go ahead and text me and sign up for the YouTube class. Okay. Where did it go? So here is the information Y'all just make sure y'all shoot me over a text, okay? And we are pretty much going to be learning about, channel art, Patreon tips, YouTube live tips, StreamYard tips, video editing tips, all that stuff, interviewing tips, everything. 45 minutes for $12. You can't beat that.
It ain't no 1900.
Yeah, Auntie, I can't do the people like that.
Yeah, they gonna get a certificate. Are they gonna
$50.
Are they gonna get a
Yes, and
certificate and a wallet card?
Yes, and it's gonna come in the mail within 7 days.
Okay. Hey, I gotta make sure you hooking the people up now.
Hey,
Within
look, they
7
getting
days,
the
it's gonna
you
come
only
in the
need
mail.
charging them $50.
Right, they getting a good deal.
They getting a good deal.
Good deal.
A real good
That's
deal.
a deal.
That's because I don't
Because
mind.
how long is the Lord's Prayer for $2,000? You can say that in 3 minutes flat if you know. Come on now. Girl, that woman better go sit down. While she's saying you can't listen to worldly music, but she jamming on Mary J. Blige. Girl, sit down somewhere. Oh, Jesus.
What she
The
had
foolery
said
of it all.
was, y'all be liking to sing these praise and worship songs with them grease diving legs, okay? Take some of that oil off your legs and be ashy. Be ashy. Be ashy. That's
Be
what she
ashy
wants. She
for the
wants you to
Lord.
be ashy.
Be ashy for the Lord.
I bet she wasn't ashy. I'd have told her my dollars greasy too. You don't want them because they ain't ashy. My dollars greasy. I dropped them in some lard before I came in today.
Not some
Wet
Lord.
cooking up. Some
Lord.
Yeah, you can't have them.
Lord.
That's right.
Okay, hold on, because I want to show y'all this here. So this was off of Larry's page, off of his Instagram page.
To Mary J. Blige. What y'all think about that? But first of all, I don't justify that. And first of all, watch.
Hold on, let me get back to the original video where she went to dancing and stuff. I'm gonna play that one without any music, if I can find it. The cussing pastor just went through some. Stuff. But anyway, okay.
I want to know what Bishop told you that you can still be saved and listen to secular music. Who told you that? I hear the Lord saying, clean
This
it
is the
up.
original video.
It's time to clean the church up.
Look at her. Look at her. All that spinning and twirling and gyrating and going on, and she got the nerve to be saying something.
That's the same move she be doing when she be preaching. That little two-step.
The only move she know.
Her mama rolling over in her grave.
But she was doing all that jigging and going on. Girl, goodbye.
That gyrating.
That gyrating and jiggling.
Now she know.
That's when Paul. That's why Paul told Timothy, study to show thyself approved.
Come on now.
Because these folks you study the word yourself, and then you will know when they trying to lead you wrong.
Right.
Because I don't amen to everything.
Right. And they gonna lead you straight to hell.
Yes. Sometimes we can get a visit the pastor, and if he ain't wrong, everybody say amen. I say,
First of all, I don't justify that. And first
I ain't gonna amen to best stuff to hell to make you look good.
They're not provocative, but nevertheless, it was a wait, and it was 3 years ago. And watch this. And when you live in the presence of the Lord for 1.5 years, and you locked up in the church and you get on your face before God and the Lord begin to deal with you and you get in the presence of the Lord, you can't get up the same. That was 3 years ago. I'm not the same person I was because we all got sloppy. I'm not here. And then we got sloppier, some of us, when the pandemic came. But I had an encounter with God in this building on this very floor. Who am I talking to? I met the real presence, the one that didn't have no band, the one that didn't have a piano, the one that didn't have drums, the one that didn't have matching outfit praise team. But I met the presence of the Lord, and when I laid in his presence and he visited me, I got up different. I got up saying, Lord, save me again. God, deliver me again. God, baptize me again, because something is wrong. If that's okay, that's what the Bible said. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily, one translation said, trip us up.
It be the people that be agreeing with this type of stuff, girl.
They only agreeing because she Juanita Bynum.
Or it's her entourage in that amen corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do Nita. Nita be working
You know,
my nerves.
they bring their professional amenas like some of them funeral homes, how them professional criers.
Mm-hmm.
Child. Okay, listen, y'all. Friday we will do a Patreon only live. And in the Patreon only live that we're gonna do Friday night, we're gonna get deeper into the whole Tasha K thing. We're also gonna get deeper into the whole Larry Reed and Tasha K, and as well as the Bishop Lamar. Cause
Lamo, call him by
y'all,
his real name. His name is Bishop Lamo.
well, Annie just got me together, and his name is Bishop Lamo. So Bishop Lamo, we're gonna talk about him and some other stuff. And I'm pretty sure y'all, the news ain't stopping. It just seems like everything just keep going. So we still gonna have our morning messy breakfast in the morning, y'all. We still gonna have our messy breakfast. People do stuff for clout. A lot of stuff. They'll go God calling again. Moke, I knew you was gonna say that. The class is one-on-one. Yes, it is one-on-one. Or if you choose to do it in a group, you can do group as well, but I want to do one-on-one. And it'll be recorded so that you guys can download it and go back and watch it. Okay. Perfect. That part right there.
Look there. And it ain't $50 or $2,000. Go ahead, Chef Dun Dun. You know how to take care of your Dun Dun.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in breaking y'all up, so that's why I say $12. That's really nothing though. Considering all the stuff that y'all about to get, that's nothing. Like, and I'm also about to put y'all on game with these promo codes and stuff. Y'all better get to it. Get to it. Get stuff free while you can.
Well, maybe you need to tell Sloppy Slow so she can sell some of that rainbow stuff with a code.
I ain't got nothing for Sloppy Slow.
And she can't pay.
Oh, they both stress me out.
You know she gonna need to sell some of them that she by Sheen. Because she not getting them designs till she pay that man that money. She not getting nothing. And I don't blame her.
Wait a minute. I don't know Cardi B had a message for Tasha K. Wait a minute. Cardi B with a like tweet. Cardi B, I don't care what y'all say, because I bet the same people commenting were the same ones calling me weak, sensitive, and saying I needed tougher skin when a woman lied on my health, father, my mother, and harassed all of my friends and family. This is what I was fighting for while others laughed. Should we also talk about how people had their publicists verifying those platforms that did those things to me? Oh, Kyle, let's start posting all the shady people been liking about me and Megan too. Love you. Bye. And then Tasha K responded with, if someone's saying my name, Cardi B responded and said, nobody said your name, but send me my check, sis.
Hey! Run her
Oh yeah.
coins. Run her coins. I ain't got it.
Ooh. Let me pull this up so y'all know I ain't made this up, man. That was a good old read, Cardi. I'm sorry. That was a good old read. Good old clapback, and she ain't even need to say much.
That's right.
Let's get to this. This was posted 3 hours ago. Here we go, right here. Let me share
Tasha
my
needs to learn
screen.
how to
Yeah,
keep her mouth closed with Cardi before she be giving her some more money.
that's why I said, girl, you might as well just be quiet at this point. Okay, there
Right.
it go, right here, y'all. So somebody had made an original, or it looks like Cardi B liked a tweet. And the original tweet said, now everybody want to start suing people now. It's just a problem when Cardi was suing people. And so Cardi came back with her response, and then here go Tasha K.
When did nobody send for
And
her?
my
Run
thing
her.
is, why do you keep harassing this woman?
You
Quit
can do
harassing this
anything
woman.
you
You didn't
want
even need
with
to say
that house.
nothing.
She gonna get her coins. Trust and believe. The
But
IRS investigating you, they gonna get theirs too. She
she
need to
said,
be
send her check.
quiet. I know that's right.
Yeah, Mocha, she was absolutely responding to the original tweet. But you know how Tasha K is, child. I keep telling y'all, Tasha K seems to be the corporate of everything that goes on the YouTube streets. Tasha K is always in the middle of it.
She need to put that wine down and maybe she can think better.
I can't do it. So I don't follow Tasha K. I don't listen to Tasha K. I don't do
I
none of
had
that
to,
stuff.
I had to unfollow. It got too rough for me.
Yeah, I don't listen to her. I don't like that dangerous stuff. That what she's doing, what Tasha K be doing is so dangerous. It's completely, completely dangerous. Like all this, like this defamation suit she got against Larry right now, or trying to pin against Larry, don't even make sense. But like I said, we're gonna get into that on Patreon on Friday because I got some receipts for that, and
But
I
see,
cannot
Larry
show the
Reed
stuff
ain't
to
none
you.
of her. She messing barking up the wrong tree with Larry Reed.
She surely is. She really is. She surely is.
She trying to get that money to pay Cardi. Y'all know what it is.
And then they trying to say that she had dipped off to Africa or whatever. Child, she is there visiting her in-laws, if anything.
She
But
might
yeah,
be
child,
taking.
this is
She trying to hide her money in Africa. That's what she doing.
okay. Okay. That's what I said. Because y'all also have to remember, too, the reason why she put that house up for rent in Atlanta. She can't sell it
Uh-uh.
because then if she sell it, the profit that she makes from the particular house gonna go straight to Cardi B.
That's right.
So she can't sell it. That's the reason why they couldn't put it on the market. And from what I heard too, also allegedly, prior to this actually happened, she put the house solely in her husband's name. So that
Mm.
because he actually represents KB Studios, KB Studios has a $500,000 lawsuit that they have to pay Cardi, right? So
Uh-huh.
what they did was they put it in solely in his name so that if they ever made any profit off of it, it would just be for the $500,000 versus the 3.4 million or whatever it is. No, they was trying to be smart. I'm pretty sure this is something that the lawyers was telling them to do and stuff like that. But that is the real reason why they apparently moved to Florida.
Uh-huh. And
So
now the
that's
rest
how I
of her money,
child.
she trying to bury in Africa.
Yeah,
She ain't
she
learned nothing
way
from
too
what.
toxic.
Oh yeah. But
And like
she
I said, she
started.
just
She
go ahead.
started a trend. But see, everybody don't have the case that Cardi had. Everybody that tried to sue a content creator, Cardi sold her stuff up. She sent her several ceased and deceased. She tried to work with her. Cardi
Yep.
had her stuff tight. Just because I say your hair black and you know it's red, don't mean you can sue me. But
Exactly.
everybody think they gonna
Exactly.
get paid off a blogger. It ain't like that.
And that's why I say even this whole Nicki thing, I think like, I mean, listen, listen. I don't think in this particular situation, like she's going after. Okay, so let me just back up because I don't want nobody to think I'm backpedaling or anything. But when it comes to Nosy Hoe Live, she did absolutely too much when she started speaking on that lady's child. Okay, I always tell y'all keep the kids out of it because when a person reacts, then we mad at their reaction, but you came down on their kids. People don't see black and white when it comes to their kids. Some people see red immediately, and they
Yeah.
want to do something about it. You call that baby cross-eyed. You said that baby was gonna grow up to be an R word just like his father.
No,
You
she
know,
shouldn't have
and
said
just a
that.
couple weeks ago, we was on Martell about saying that his son was gonna be a robber just like he was and stuff. So why condone it
No,
and
she
make it
was
okay
dead wrong.
because she knows it?
But Nicki was also wrong for going in on Garcelle
I agree.
and her son.
Absolutely. I do agree. I
She should
definitely
now
agree. And I
that
was getting
baby.
to that.
Now I believe that baby will need therapy, and it ain't just because of his mama too. They all toxic.
Yep.
But
And
now
I
about
agree with
calling
that.
that
I
baby
agree with that.
cockeyed and saying he gonna be an aura, Nosy was dead wrong. All that. But Garcelle was doing her job. She never said nothing about your son. She interviewed that lady. You didn't go after Adrian. Wonder why?
No, she
Cause
ain't
she
went after
didn't know.
Adrian, nor have she. Because who was there that day? I think it was just Adrian and Garcelle that was there that day.
Uh-huh.
Lonnie
But you
Love,
could do.
they said that Lonnie Love was the one that reached out and got the actual interview, and Lonnie Love skipped out on taping that day. But I don't believe she skipped out on taping because she was scared of Nicki Minaj and what Nicki Minaj got going on. That's
Somebody
not what that
asked.
was about at all.
Now somebody asked Nicki why didn't she go after Lonnie. Here what she said. Hey, haven't you seen her? I might need some help. Talking about she fat. She called
Mm-hmm.
Gazelle all kind of B's and W's. I'm gonna say the correct word. She called that woman that. That woman did not say anything about your son. She did an interview. She mad at herself because she put herself in that position. You married that man knowing what he did. He was convicted and served time and has to register. So it is not alleged. You married him knowing that. You knew people was gonna talk about it because you Nicki Minaj. You could have married anybody you married, the people gonna talk about. So you
Yep.
gotta roll with that, baby. That was your
Mocha,
decision.
you right about that. You said Nicki may win over the I forgot all about the drug allegation.
But she
Um
say it's on
so
tape. She say it's on video. If she got it on video and she can show it coming out of her nose on video, she still won't win.
well and you know them bars and stuff let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to go look at an entertainment live that and it may not even be entertaining to y'all, but if y'all want to go look at a live, go check out Sherelle's World's live that she did yesterday. Nosy was on the live and Nosy explained everything. You know, the barbers was coming at her for speaking about folks' kids and stuff like that. But my ultimate thing is when you speak on people's kids and family in general, when you speak on folks like that, you cannot dictate what's coming next. You really can't. Because again, I ain't fit to see black and white. You talk about my kids, I'm fit to see straight red.
If you come at anybody any kind of way, you can't dictate how they come at you back. It don't have to be their
That's true.
family, their kids. But she
That's
don't
true.
want nobody speaking on hers. But she was making fun of Garcelle's song when she said, "Leave my son alone." She was coming at Garcelle's song.
And one thing also that I don't understand about that is, of course, we was blaming Lisa Rinna and Diana Jenkins and all of them behind the box. But allegedly, it wasn't them. And supposedly, a terror reader also told them a couple weeks ago when it first happened that it wasn't a cast member. It was somebody that was on the reel or somebody that they had interviewed on the reel. That man said that. That man said that before this even came out. I'm just saying, y'all go watch them videos, catch up on them, because it's a lot of tea to really take in and think about when it comes to this.
I was watching Sherelle's Word yesterday. Now, one thing I didn't like was when that man started calling Nosy out of her name because he was a man on attack of a woman. She didn't come for your kids. You coming for somebody's kid that don't even know you exist.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it. I think I had got past that second lady that got up there and was talking crazy and stuff like that. And see, here's my thing when it also comes to Nosy. Nosy is very passionate about her particular opinion. So y'all keep telling her that she's talking about folks' kids. In her mind, she wasn't seeing it like that. She was just seeing it as the fact that she was telling the truth. Now, again, she was wrong, but for me, y'all keep getting on her, telling her what she wasn't doing right. And it's just like y'all was talking and it was going through one ear and out the other.
Yeah. I think what made her take a stance like that is when they start threatening her, telling her sleep with one eye open. And Nicki liking it.
Yep.
They going for Nicki like she pay their bills.
That's how the barbs do.
The barbs ain't ran up on the right somebody. They be internet thugging. Let them run up on the right
I'm trying
somebody.
to tell y'all. So what we don't care about Nosy, she deserves everything she gets. We don't care about her. Well, I mean, you could say that you don't care about her.
Nobody
But I mean,
deserves to get threatened for their life. Nobody. Not. And Nicki is just as bad. Nicki goes out. She always beefing with somebody.
I agree.
And you
We
can be a
don't
barb
care.
in here. You can come at me. I don't care.
Blue.
Right is right and wrong is
Who
wrong.
internet
Both of
thugging?
them wrong. The barbs.
But who you saying internet thugging? Blue.
Who?
You are a internet thug. Who you talking about?
Are you talking about me? Ain't no thug in
That's
me,
what
baby.
I'm trying
I
to
don't thug at
get
all.
who Blue might be talking about. I
Probably
hope Blue
me.
talking about, and I hope Blue talking about Nicki or somebody.
That's probably a bar because they saw what you was gonna talk about. It doesn't matter. Both of
Blue,
them
yes, I'm
were
talking
wrong.
about you. You
And
talking
guess
about
what?
Auntie on the platform, or are you talking about me? Specify who you is, so I can get you together real quick. Specify who that is.
He talking about me because I said they were internet thugs. I know he talking about blue, red, green, whatever. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well, child, they got you on together in the comment section. And don't take long. The Don Downs make sure they get you right on together. Maybe you don't come over here and disrespect me on my platform. That
You
we
can
don't do.
exit stage left. You don't even have to tell us you're gone. In fact, we can drop the curtain on you. You don't even have to leave. See ya.
Oh, we can drop the curtain on you. I don't be knowing what be wrong with people. Also, too, let me read y'all one of these comments that was left today on my on my video. So y'all know I had done a video about Jennifer Hudson's show and about Sherry Shepherd's show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was the comment. What gives you the right to say that these two women's shows will not last? We just be using gave what it was supposed to give out of place, huh? We use them slugs and them slogans in a different manner. Just go support these black women. White people tune into white shows and let it soar. Black people do tons and tons of reviews and speak about things that aren't even on the show to tell other black folks what they hate and what they do not like about the show. Just go support and shut up. And that I don't even know why she said shut up. Y'all know me and that word won't mix together well, right? Because you don't tell me to shut up on my own platform. That's not how we operate. So I responded back and I said, well, let's get a couple of things straight here. First, don't never tell me to shut up. That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna need you to go back and do some research because white people started doing reviews way before black folks did. Go look at it on YouTube. So before you come over here, make sure when y'all comment in the comment section that y'all come with receipts and facts. Because I'm going to read you down, right? So I told her, I said, the next thing is, I can say whatever the hell I want to say on my own platform. And you don't like it, you create you one because YouTube is free. It's free. It's free. And you can do whatever you want to do on here and it's your business. But y'all gotta quit going on people's platform telling them what to do.
They don't
Quit
have
telling people what
nothing.
to do.
If you don't like what you see, come on out and look at somebody else. It's simple.
Okay.
Because you got enough dun-duns to have your back. Don't worry.
Baby, y'all be on it. Y'all be on it. A lot of times when I go back and look at the comment section, I don't even have to respond. I don't even have to swing. I don't have to do none of that stuff because y'all done already done it. Y'all done already done it. I be here for the dun-duns. I be here for the dun-duns. Who said this book? I'm just telling you, people are crazy. People crazy. And some of them comments that I don't necessarily see until, you know, I'm fishing or whatever, because some comments have to be approved, right? And this was one of those comments that had to be approved. There's some other ones back there. People be talking crazy, y'all. That's all I got. People be talking crazy, but I be here for it. Whatever. Y'all know I don't go back and forth with people. I say it mean what I say and move on. Saturday, y'all, remember that I will be conducting Bell Collective Review. I am going to give Jeremy this week, you know, to get himself together and still sending prayers and love his way. But I'll be doing Bell Collective by myself this week. I also will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville by myself this week. I'm trying to think, what else do I have coming out? Oh, I'm very sure tomorrow I'm going to review Beverly Hills. Let's see what else. I think that's really it. Oh, and then Saturday, you know, we're gonna cook together. But other than that, I think that's it, y'all. I really do. I think that's it. As far as the channel goes. Also, $12 for 45 minutes. Tap in, get into it. Get into it. Auntie, you know it's a pleasure to have you over here. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to get you and D Cook together so y'all can get on here, and we just gonna have a Love and Marriage Huntsville roasterization one day.
All right.
And I mean, I just want to hear y'all bounce back and forth off of y'all reads. Let me tell y'all something. That's gonna break the internet. D Cook, that video that she got up there got 19,000 views. I can only imagine having you two up here clowning together. Ooh.
D Cook, I don't know. D Cook did her thing, baby.
I mean, it's just the way that it rolls off of y'all tongue. It just rolls off so freely. I mean, just between you, D Cook, Karma Real. I can't. Y'all know I got a fat tongue, so sometimes I can't say stuff. Aunt Ann, y'all literally be having me on the floor laughing. Okay. But I told Prosperity Thick Girl, I say what you need to do is take that segment of Auntie on the platform and make that into a whole video and premiere it like it's live. I said people gonna get their life. Well, we played it earlier. You was in the comment section when
Yes,
we played
I
it earlier.
was.
We was over here giggling and geeky, and it was too funny. Too funny. I love it.
They just got to me yesterday. I just couldn't take no more.
They do that to you for some reason. It's something about them Scots and them Holtz that'll get you together. And when I say Holtz, I'm talking about Marlene and Martell.
Oh yes. And don't leave out Musty.
I told y'all, I said I was supposed to be interviewing Miss Wanda, right? And I still want to interview Miss Wanda. I told Miss Wanda the thing about me that sets me apart from other bloggers or content creators is I'm gonna ask you real questions. We're just gonna flat out be honest over here on the platforms. And that's probably why it ain't happened just yet. But y'all know if I interview anybody, I'm going to ask them questions. And a lot of people aren't like that. Like okay, so like DJ Richie Sky, his interviewing skills are so much different from mine because again, y'all know DJ Richie Sky. I feel like he likes to keep peace and he's just not that type of person. I'm the type of person that's gonna ask you a question that's probably gonna trip you up. And not on purpose. But y'all, that Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, every last one of them need a real good interviewer. Somebody who can interview them and ask them nothing but real and authentic questions about what we see on the show.
Marshall is not going to do an interview because he knows that's going to happen.
Not.
He's not going to do one. Tish going to do one, but he going to write out what she can say. She would love to do one because Mel do a lot of them.
Yep.
Casper the Friendly Ghost might do one, but I don't know what he could talk about. I forget he on there. He just blend in with the background. Kimmy might do one. Maurice. The vanilla ice cream cone.
That's what I was going to say. I was looking for that vanilla ice cream cone.
Kimmy might do one. Kimmy might do one, but she might want to talk on cancer. She might do one. She might be open.
I'll be willing to do that. Too.
Because excuse me, did you send Lee that? I called and didn't get an answer. I'm gonna call her again. No. That's my sister. Musty is gonna have attitude. She ain't gonna answer nothing. She gonna have attitude. You ain't gonna get nothing out of her. Martell gonna lie his way through it. And Marlene
I couldn't interview Martell. Though. I promise you. Y'all thought that Dr. Heavenly interview was something? Me and Martell wouldn't last 5 seconds. I'm gonna go on record and say this. I cussed Martell out in the first 5 seconds, so that would be a no-go for me. And I will come on this screen looking just like hell to get him together. Yeah, no, me and Martell, we could not interview. I could not interview Martell. Yeah, I would drag Martell from Huntsville up to DC, back down to Huntsville. He don't want it. I can't do Martell. No, my patience will not allow me to interview Martell.
Just take him to Bellsman, drop him off. He'll fit in.
I can't do Martell.
Miss Marlene.
No, because Don not going for disrespect. Yeah, not going for the disrespect when it comes to Destiny. I drop her down in 2.5 seconds too.
Yeah. Cause she got a real slick musty mouth.
Yeah, nah. But here's the thing: when it comes to Destiny, see, Destiny ain't gonna do no real interview with people that she know gonna really ask her questions about her marriage and stuff like that. Because people who ask, if you notice any of the interviews that she's been in, nobody has asked her real questions about her marriage and about all of that stuff. And I'm gonna ask about them employees and that stuff. Tisha definitely needs Marceau help for an interview. Why did he need to be in around Tisha when Tisha had that interview with DJ Richard Scott? DJ Richard Scott ain't gonna bother nobody.
Because he had to coach her on what to say.
Pathetic and sad, child. Not must them out.
Wednesday.
That's what she said. Must them out. Must them out. Veronica, why am I just not noticing that you ain't up there no more? I'm still waiting on Dusty to answer me about the skincare line. She did say Madonna had a skincare line. She sure did say that. She did say that. When somebody asked her why her skin looked like that, she said she was using Madonna. You know what? While y'all on here, let me take a look at something. Let's go to Madonna online real
Renee,
quick, and then we're gonna.
I'm sending it to Shanita by messenger. It's at yahoo.com. GR Ward.
All right.
72335 at yahoo.com. I'm sending it. I told her, ain't Renee emailed it.
I'm gonna cut those. I got onion, celery, and bell pepper over.
New website and new products. Sign up today and get 10% off your next order. I know that's right. All you got is a Facebook though. Okay, all things beauty. Madonna got a beauty box. Who is Aunt Jackie? Can too.
And half of them ain't gonna show up.
I said she leave her keys every other day.
Yeah, do y'all see this? So is you making any sales offline, sis?
You can get that at Dollar Tree.
Oh, Any of y'all want to work for Madonna? Y'all want to work for Madonna? Y'all want?
Oh, you ain't
y'all
gonna
want
get
me?
paid?
Let me. Yeah, because what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna apply for this job on Shopify?
Chef Don.
Hmm.
You will not get paid.
Oh wait.
Who want to go to work and not get a check?
Well,
she'll know that she don't pay.
Now she another she don't pay. I cannot.
How you gonna work in a empty store? There's nothing to sell in that store.
If y'all like to apply for Madonna Beauty, I just put the link to the application in the
You ought to quit, Chef Don.
So y'all can go down to the Madonna and get an application. And let me show y'all what the application looks like. I know she's gonna be mad after this live, honey.
Let her come on. We ready.
But I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm just trying to get the people down to get in the membership. Okay, they'll go to job application. Yeah. So y'all make sure.
Is the NDA in there too?
They don't send you the NDA until after you sign your name right there.
Oh, okay. You never heard of signing an NDA to work in a beauty supply. Girl, get out of here. The NDA is so you won't tell folks she don't pay.
Yeah, and that whole thing was crazy, y'all. But all right, y'all. I'm about to hop off of here so I can go get me some dinner
All
and
right, good
chill out
night,
for the
short
rest of the
dun dun.
evening. Good night, my love. Thank you so much for coming on up here.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. So yeah, we still gonna do our morning show in the morning. Talk about these topics again, along with some other things, as well. Now I'm yawning, child. When I can't even lie to y'all, I took a good old nap today. Died down on the weekend and worked for freedom, child. But y'all, I really do want to go to Huntsville. I really do want to go down to the Huntsville, and make a trip down there. I really do. I really, really do. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Also, if you are wanting to sign up for the class, please, please, please make sure that you text me so that I can get you signed up. And then we're going to figure out a time and date in which we can get everything together. Me either, Mocha because it don't feel like it. It don't feel like it. But that whole Kelly Price video was a whole hour. It was a whole hour, just about. So y'all is missing. How we missing? What we did that was missing. But y'all make sure y'all like this video. Thank you all for the love and the support via Cash App or via Venmo or via PayPal. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you. You still do have time to like this video on your way out, okay? Y'all already know we end this with a little bit of music. But I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. I'm not sure about what time. Y'all already know it's always in between the hours of 10 and probably 11:45 on the East Coast. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much, mods, for keeping the chat positive. Thank you for posting things for the bot. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you all. If you are in Patreon, Friday we'll have our Patreon live. And then also make sure that you join. It's just $3 to join Patreon. Okay? Join Patreon. Because here's the thing. On Friday, once I make that announcement about going live, once I'm live, you can't join that particular you can join, but you won't have access to actually join that particular video. So go ahead and do it while it's $3 and you can get into it now. There's the link. All right, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so. Like this video on y'all way out. And I sure appreciate y'all so much. And I appreciate the little sign up for the class. Text me, text me, text me, text me, text me, text me, text me. All right. Peace out, y'all.